Hi, Margie. Thanks, sweetheart. Good night, Odine. Oh, Lord, what a mess. What a mess. Every day a mess. More mess and more mess. Messes. I want to call it now. More messes. More messes. Boy, oh boy, no. Me first start off with that one because me don't know if nothing so real. No. No, sir. So, Floyd Green. Floyd Green sent lawsuit to Andre Stevens. What Darrell Valls and the Jamaica Labour Party want to do is to silence people. So one of it is to use the means of lawyer. But anyway, I don't know because I have so much to talk about. I wish one to start with first. Severe weather in America. Right now, all the way from areas like New Mexico through the. So those of you interested in knowing what's happening in the U.S. storm, there's a massive winter storm of snow and ice that will blanket almost half the United States this upcoming weekend. A storm the likes of parts of the United States haven't seen in decades. Right now, all the way from areas like New Mexico through the central and southern United States to the east coast of the United States, all the way up to New York City and Boston, many areas will see as much as a foot of snow. That would be about 12 inches, 250 millimeters, and along with winds which may gust at times to 50 to 60 kilometers per hour. In addition to that, parts of the southern United States, areas like Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Little Rock, Arkansas, Nashville, Tennessee, on up to areas like Washington, D.C., could see an ice storm that could cripple and cause power outages of many days across parts of the central and eastern United States this weekend. For us here in Jamaica, that same system, although approaching here by next Wednesday, will fall apart. On the other hand, you might be interested to know that a cold front is forecast to move out of the United States about 8 days from now, and that could be reaching Jamaica around 12 days from now as a relatively strong cold front. You hear that? We'll keep you updated. So those of you interested in... Hey! Jamaica have to eat a egg. Hey, massive winter. If I egg Jamaica in already now. If I egg Jamaica have to into the red. So America is going to get a severe snowstorm that they didn't experience in 100 years. While Jamaica is in everything. And 8 days from now, Jamaica will experience a severe cold front that we never experienced before. Oh, no. Me feel laugh. Why? Jamaica. Snow, me? We better prepare for snow for fall like at Jamaica next 8 day too. You know, see?
Bolo backup channel. Are your backup channel? Oh, Bolo. Me say me have to put it. Me a contact about it, Bolo. Everything you all of them are run about lawsuit. Because what them want to do, the trick of them is to say if them can silence us on the platform. It's turned my main channel. Oh. So what did happen to your first channel? Somebody tell me I must make a backup channel too, so I need for do one. No, well, I'm gonna play about this again. Jamaica go prepare for listen, cause I have to take this and make joke. If everything Jamaica name after inner it, if Jamaica name the inner it, something wrong. Something is wrong.
Massive winter storm of snow and ice that will blanket almost half the United States this upcoming weekend.
Them for resign, man.
Storm the likes of parts of the United States haven't seen in
Floyd
decades.
Green served
right now,
Andre Stevens last
like New Mexico,
we soon talk about him, man.
Central
Listen to
and
the
southern
snowstorm
United
first.
States to the east coast of the United States, all the way up to New York City and Boston. Many areas will see as much as a foot of snow. That would be about 12 inches, 250 millimeters, and along with winds which may gust at times to 50 to 60 kilometers per hour. In addition to that, parts of the southern United States, areas like Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Little Rock, Arkansas, Nashville, Tennessee, on up to areas like Washington, D.C., could see an ice storm that could cripple and cause power outages of many days across parts of the central and eastern United States this weekend. For us here in Jamaica, that same system, although approaching here by next Wednesday, will fall apart. On the other hand, you might be interested to know that a cold front is forecast to move on the United States about 8 days from now, and that could be reaching Jamaica around 12 days from now as a relatively strong cold front. Hey, we'll keep you updated.
Let me go to the a true man. Retire with there. Me want to fly green. Come here. Let me ask you some questions. Because I don't think people are idiots. All of us on the social media platform as PMP bloggers, we are not stupid. We know how to speak. We know not to judge people. We know not to just make up a story like phone of people them and say all manner of evil to make it look like. Right? There was a release in the Gleaner, Mr. Floyd Green. And what the release says in the Gleaner is what most people were commenting off. I commented on it too. Right? And it no matter how much lawsuit you want to put out there. You could be a prominent young man and be very good in the country. But guess what? On a mar on yourself and align on yourself with the corruption. And you can't tell sensible people, say, you're squeaky clean. No, look here. If RADA comes under your portfolio, my brother, you don't think if anything go wrong under any portfolio that you are responsible for. You don't expect people to give you the blame. So you was not oversighting the ministry. That's what is today you give people lawsuit for not call your name. It is simple. Whether you want to talk like what you tell Cliff you say you just come in shortly or whatever. Everybody under the ministry that is given to every member of parliament, you are responsible. There must be somebody talking to you. You are in the parliament and we're asked some question from the MPs, the opposition. And all you're going to say, you don't know. You have to get time to. So it's like you never know what you're not doing there. What are you in there for? You don't know nothing about the backside something. You don't know nothing about RADA. Then what you know about brother and people and you're collecting pay. Some things enough to make just go and stop pay attention to it. Because the more you pay attention to it, it's the more people are going to talk. Everything on the run gone about lawsuit. Lawsuit the whole of Jamaica, man. Nonsense now. We don't know. You should have known what happened under your ministry. You should have been ashamed of yourself how you come and try to disguise it. You should have known. Because everybody see when the fertilizer and the sit them did a give it. We see when them did a give it from in the local government election straight up. Straight up. So now come here with a foolishness and lawsuit now. What if you do is clean up the mess in our country. And that would be a better time, but lawsuit. Lawsuit for what? I say, well, I don't want to take a courthouse run as a name call on take courthouse or take you for alibi. See other one down there, so when name Xavier Main as the Integrity Commission come out, run Ghana court. I saw Andrew Holness the run Ghana court. So I want to plan that for when time I don't get caught. I don't run about lawsuit and courthouse. Man, I don't go away, man. I don't go away. If I don't want public life for people criticize on or scrutinize on her, want to run Ghana in there for? Want to buy vote for going there for then? One of the sick people, them sick in this, man. Make I read the lawsuit. No, say it. Let me not turn on here something. So it's still up. Hold on there. Me turn down the ring, I know. And it's something still. It's up my vein sound. Oh, I wonder why I can't hear this on this did down. I don't know, I can't get this something turned down. Thank you, Carlet. Fergie, once you're an elected politician, people talk about you in their opinion. I don't know what them things of them above people fan talk. You know, find me a rate flight gain again. For me see, you know, the coronavirus, you man, people them out there are give laugh for peace out when other people are get money for go pay a courthouse. Me not rate him again. So I don't care where you have to come out of concert, we not rate you. I want to force on myself on people. I want to force on myself on the Jamaica people for third term. Because then I vote for no, honestly. I want to force on myself on the people then. But no, not come chat about like people not fit talk. Me can't even me can't me go up on something for read it, but music in it, so. Neo, good night, Neo, how you do? Me try if it turn down is something still a make nice. I don't understand this. Alright, look at it. Looks like I'm never turn down something. Good to hear if you're good, man. Alright, so Andre Stephen at Floyd Green. I never know if I can say them I find right, yeah, you know. But it's a formal demand defamation post made on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube in relation to Honorable Floyd Green MP. Reference is made to the caption matter. We act for and on behalf of the Honorable Floyd Green, Minister of Agriculture, Fishery and Mining. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Good night, Betty Ann. Let me say women are great. All right. Anne-Marie, yeah. But Andrea said I'm going to fix them tonight, so he said I'm going to 5 minutes, he might get them. Thank you, Neil, for necklace. No, me not even, because I can't read it. They're so fine. They're right, they're so fine. This is a strategy that they are using. I Ralston, anytime they come up with their corruption, you know, we see how Darrell Valls act. No, I have to go send a message to the PMP. I am going to send a message to the PMP. Or if I have to write one letter and drive go up at the PMP headquarters and left it, I have to do that this week before then go back to Parliament Tuesday, so I do it Monday. Me want a question to be asked. I look like all them forget to ask it. Michael Phillips. Anytime put it in a question, because I'm going to say question. Try find some ways and means to ask Darrell Valls, what about the remainder of the school bus that them say cost the Jamaican people $1.4 billion for carry them come, and some did come before summer. By the end of the year they would have come in. We want to know if the school bus they reach yet. Good night, Marie Claire. We want to know where school bus them there. We want to know where school bus them there. Merlene Francis, good night, sweetheart. Go on, Mansa. We want to know, since I don't love lawsuit, I am asking the question, where are the remainder of the school buses? And I pass some down in a Westmoreland park up there. What happened to them? For the first time I go down there, I see them park after a day, I go there, they still there, they don't move yet. What happened to the school bus them? What happened to the school bus them? Does the rest of school bus come in at the island yet? We want to know. Because since when people are asking a question and I run out about lawsuit, me want to know where school bus them there. And you, Mr. Floyd Green, you must really believe that nobody are afraid and none of us. As now, we the Jamaican people not afraid of us no more. We're not afraid of us no more. Get all no one get lawsuit, and anyone we can pay no lawsuit for anything we no want say. Yes, pack we up in there. Pack we up in the prison them. Because we build a whole heap of them. So open them quick and put me in one of the new one. Because we not take nobody from chatting. We're not going silent people from talk. We're not too corrupt. It's a disgrace. We're not shame. Before you go fix what wrong, you can talk about lawsuit. So nobody not for chat you. You better talk. I just disgust people, man. Now I see another thing in the news. Right? So people, help me understand this. Help me understand it tonight. Please. Somebody with sense help me understand this. The government of Jamaica rush out. That's Darrell Valls. And if it's tonight, we have to give it. We'll give it up. On the too bad mind. And they say, they are loaning JPS $150 million. The same amount of money. I don't know how coincident it be, but it's the same amount of money that they get for the cat ban. They lend it to JPS. Lo and behold, I'm seeing in the news that the government will have to borrow $5 billion to fit into the budget. Then let me ask you something. I'm not try to explain to you because I don't know if maybe I don't think I have no Alzheimer, I don't think so. And I think my brain good. Let me ask you a question. So you never see that, you never hear about that further. I soon show you it, man. You know the people. Why would you take up $150 million Jamaican dollar to lend a private company with you only have must say 20% shares in it? Right? And then turn around and go borrow back $5 billion. Who no explain? Who no tell me if it make no sense? Or when me they say 150 million US dollar, I talk about the car. And for that year, I said dollar and I know a mistake. You know, say so 150 that. I can find it and show. Because Fergie look like him never hear this story. Let me pull it up back and read it for you. Let me pull it up back and find it for you. The Fergie. I'll read it for you. Hold on. No, I don't. I look for it on the wrong something. I think. Hold on. Yeah, see it here. See it here. Government to borrow $5 billion through a 20-year bond to finance budget. The government say it will seek to raise $5 billion in January 26 through a 20-year bond at an interest rate of 11.75% per annum to help finance the current fiscal year budget. The minimum investment is $1,000, with the first interest payment due on February 11th, followed by semi-annual payment every February and August. The bond carries a fixed rate of 11.25% per annum, less the 25% withholding tax, and form part of the $158.4 billion originally programmed for budget financing before the impact of Hurricane Melissa. Wanna talk to me over here tonight. All of you people talk to me because I am a little bit cannot understand. Yes, man, it's see it here. TVJ News bring it. See it here. Me gonna see it. So nobody not gonna say I'm me a make up story. See it there. TVJ News. See it there. Television Jamaica. See it there. Lorraine. Guess what go on? You want to know about the school bus. Good night, Dwayne. Lending JPS account to them at 5% and borrowing back some money at 11.8%. If I was a government or in charge of government and I have to run my business first, JPS come and want a loan, I'm going to tell you, Jamaica, the truth. Some of you would not get back any light until when I set up my country first. My budget My yard after having food first. And if any surplus leave, that's what I will assist you with. Alright, thanks for Rose, Sandrine. Thanks for Rose. Yeah. No, out of fun and joke now. Does that sound like good governance? I want one on the labor right come tonight. You see like on the love come on my platform and come style me up. Wanna come style me up tonight. I want one on to come. I want to come in at the box and I want to answer me tonight. How can that make sense? Oh, it look like our scheme. It looks so. It looks so for real. It looks so for real. It looks so for real. It looks so for real, Fergie. Fergie, come in our box. Come in the box. Come explain this for me. You go borrow. You go borrow. You're taking money where you take out our taxpayer money and pay insurance. And then we have such a bad hurricane and none of the people at Jamaica couldn't get no benefit from that, you know. A JPS. Borrow from Peter for people. We never see this yet. We never see this yet. Everything is going wrong. Good night, Fergie.
Good night, Auntie Jen. How you doing? Good night, everyone.
I'm good.
So I never heard that story. Oh wow. So basically, Jamaican government is gonna lend them monies, JPS, right, to help build back the grid.
Well,
I hope Jamaica.
but what the grid now build back yet, you know? You see some of the place
So-
where the grid, some of the grid then start build back yet, Fergie. Let me tell you. What they have done, they get in some of these big generators, you know, more powerful, that it can power up to 2,000 household. That's what is
Okay.
operating right now in some part of St. Elizabeth. The grid they're not fixed yet, brother.
So what is those monies for? The ministry needs to explain.
Him like,
What-
you know,
It's
it wasn't in the
very
pot.
easy. What happened in King and beloved is this.
Yeah.
So because he's a part of a shareholder, right? And you know that you also have to you have to make sure that whatever stock you bought, there's an increase annually. Therefore, you get a return. Correct?
Right.
So what he has done now is that because he's a part of that stock, the money that should have gone to the country would have truly spent on us. But for him to launch it the right way, you give it back to your company. So in the end, you don't have any accountability in saying that you stole the money. You will now have proof to say that it was used to help the Jamaican people, to which you did not help the Jamaican people.
There
It's
you
your way
go.
of securing that money to put aside, that you want, as you want to say, your cliques can get it later on in case something should happen.
But all
So
I
as
all
I
I
said,
know
it's
now.
a Ponzi scheme.
It's a
It's a
scheme.
scheme in which
Yeah.
to secure that which they receive without giving us any.
Right.
But
no,
what-
you're right, Neo.
You're right,
Right.
Neo. Neo, but you know what me want? Me hear Mark Golding ask that last week in the parliament. Why we can't see what was the whole thing around it. Now, even at the something they meet now, the JPS never turn up, you know. And I hear Everald Warmington asking why JPS never turn up. And then
Which
be
I
like,
actually agreed with him. I agreed with Warmington for the first time. I agreed with that man.
But if you can recall, you remember when time Mr. V was announcing it, or he played with our emotion, telling us that, we need the light right away. And I was like, no, that was not really what the Jamaican need. We need food, water, and at least give
Right.
us little zinc to cover our roof.
that's exactly what we were
never
saying,
needed
yeah.
light because we did live at one point without light.
Yes.
We are
Without
Jamaica,
light,
we're
yeah.
very resilient. Don't tell us how we
Yeah.
can get solar. And we can buy one generator and one day as a community would have come together. But that was the excuse because what they have done, they have used psychology And so we were in Kingston, who were secure and have light. They allowed to play on our emotion by saying that those in the country, like Bakabush, they need the light. So we know who have light and say, oh yes, let the people
No,
have
no,
light.
no, 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 no,
Have
no,
light.
no, Neil, make me correct you, please, make me correct you. Don't use that word we.
I know, but I'm generalizing.
Oh. Because me know say that a lie and robbery from day one. But as your hand, Neil, let me ask you a question. So now we are seeing where the government is borrowing $5 billion. They just lend 150 million. But now they borrowing 5 billion. How do you interpret that?
You want to drop down and dead? Before answer me, I did the calculation. Do you know how much they're going to give back? How much you're going to pay back if they get this money?
Tell them, Neil. Tell them.
$43.9 billion.
There you go.
43.9 billion US dollars. Where are we going to get that from?
Anti-Gen, that'll be your tax monies, okay?
That can never be paid back. They have to now sell Jamaica in order for them. They have to put up something. We can't pay back that.
So
I think
Madness.
I think they want to run the country to a wreck.
That is it. And then give it away to those who want it for real. And so they are securing their mansion and we suffer. But you know what is so funny? When you have a small platform like this and you're trying to educate the masses,
Yeah.
persons think that you hate a color.
Me know that.
Yep.
Me know that.
How, as I said, why would you give something that you don't have only to beg again?
And that
And
me-
only
me
beg
that-
will put yourself in greater trouble.
Me want that question first. So I say maybe me have to go write some question and carry up a headquarters go left if somebody get to figure out parliament. I mean if them a listen. Because me want to hear about somebody asked Daryl Vaz about the school bus. And this lending and borrowing back, me want it to clarify, make we understand what is really happening to Jamaica.
But Anti-Gen,
But we know what happened. We know what happened.
We know what happened, but look
It was
how
a
they
scheme
operate. Look how they
Secure.
operate in Parliament. Look how they operate in Parliament, right? They're infantile. That Jamaican Parliament is infantile.
Yes.
Because they're like, oh, read the rule books. I'm like, okay, no Parliament acts like that. Look at Canadian Parliament. You ever watch Canadian Parliament? You ever watch British Parliament?
They would have been educated in order to come. They don't need to. It's as if a child. It's like you're giving a child an open book test to do.
Look,
They did not study to
exactly.
have them going through the book.
Thank you. So they're infantile. And when the real questions come up, because Mark Golding will ask the real questions, the PMP members of Parliament will ask those important questions. And you see how upset those ministers get, right? And then they come back the day after to apologize. Obviously, they're not apologizing to the PMP. We got this wrong. Mark Golding had to school them on the laws of the country. Don't they have lawyers in that party? In the JLP?
I've heard something, and I don't know if it's true. I've not done the research, but I'm hearing that Jamaica is one of those countries that suffer from the lowest IQ. And if this is true, then that means they know they have the right to trick the masses.
But don't we see that? When people can come and give $5 for $500 for the vote, they gonna see
All right. You don't even need to do a study on
so we
that.
don't need to do no study. We
Okay.
see what is happening.
Give them a KFC box and
KFC,
they'll
eh?
vote. They'll vote for you. So okay, there you go.
So they can't think.
As you were saying, beloved, I don't understand how you can give away 150, then plan to borrow, and then the way I'm talking, it's like they're not. We're going to borrow it, and then we're going to have a long. They don't realize the longer the period is for you to pay back, sir, the more you pay back.
If, according to them, it's gonna be at a fixed rate for the 20 years.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
11% is too much. I should have 5. Like what you plan to give JPS. But they can't
Right.
do that because whoever is going to lend them the money know that they need it.
But this is what me perplex me. Why you don't give away all of your money and then now a borrow?
So that they can get more. What they're doing is they're making sure that when them leave, their bank account is so fat, Jamaica could sink into the bottom of the sea. They're okay. They can go back to island.
Right.
Mm.
Right. And Auntie Jen, again, it is the Jamaican taxpayers' money that will be paying for this. Okay? It is not their monies. So don't think it is the MP's monies paying for this. It is your money that you pay taxes into.
I know that. Are the labor right? Them don't know that.
No, they don't know that. The labor rights don't know that. I don't think they really understand it. They really have no idea. They have no clue. Again, those labor rights, and I know I'm sounding very controversial, but they have no idea about business. I will never trust a labor right in business. They have all failed. They're all Ponzi schemes.
They're governed by emotion and not logic.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. They're all
Because
Ponzi schemes.
when a person's look at me and tell me that they're diarrhea, I just walk away right away. It tells me that brain will never function.
They won't. They won't. They can't. And they cannot see the truth, even if the truth is in their face. Because I think the problem is, if they really take aside their emotions and their lightheartedness and they listen to the truth, they probably will never in their lives vote for JLP. If you bring the true history of what happened to that country under the JLP, they will never, ever. If you say you are a Christian, especially if you say you're a Christian, because you can't tell me, I mean, I'm not religious, but if you're a Christian and you tell me you believe in the word of God and Jesus, and you could sit back and watch what happened to that country, and you could vote these people back in,
Oh yeah.
come on.
Oh yeah.
All right, one
Might
minute.
as well you just go for the devil. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just go for the devil.
King, but that is it, You see what many persons doesn't understand, There's a day coming that we all call the final day, which is judgment, right?
Yep.
And this is gonna be the biggest shocker for many of them who title themselves as Christian. They were following Christ. And that is why Christ can look at them face and say, who are you? I never know you from the day me born. Who are you? Move, man. But you know me. Because you were talking about, oh yeah, I do this and I go church on that day. Shut up.
Right.
The child were crying for hunger when the nation was being bombed. Where were you, sir?
Right,
Where
Clive.
were you? Yep. Right.
Make we welcome
Right.
Mansa. Mansa, good night.
Yeah, good night, Jen. Good night, Fergie.
Go
Yeah,
on.
Mansa, good night.
That's okay.
Neil, can you repeat how much Jamaica got pay back?
Oh, 43.9 billion.
You see, I think the last time I talked to Jen the night before, and me says Jamaica done, and somebody type in the comment, sir, what you mean Jamaica done? You saw me mean Jamaica done?
It done, man. It done. Jamaica gone right down the
done,
drain.
Yeah,
It
I
done.
agree.
It done. Because if the government can take up 150 million, lend JPS and turn around back and go borrow 5 million, not nearly more, triple, double the interest rate to where them lend JPS, them not mean we're not good.
Yeah.
Plus that, and that not involved with the money where them I get from IMF,
From IMF, that's what me done, because them get $450 million from IMF. You see me? Them get $450 million. The country done.
And that 450 Mansa, it's not a grant. It's a loan.
It's a loan.
Everyone, right. A lot of people, they're like, oh, we got this money. No. It's a loan. IMF, again, to remind people, they don't give out monies. They lend out monies.
The loan, all the country got pay back all this money. Oh.
No more expensive food. But that's what I mean, food. Remember you have to buy food every day, you know. So the food have a raise and then tell you about, oh, and we borrow it with no new tax. The price of the stuff is going up.
They're going to have to do new taxes. Auntie Jen, I'm telling you right now, IMF is not playing with that country. Do you understand? IMF is not playing with Jamaica because Jamaica has been twice been rogue between Siaga and Bruce Golding. They have been rogue. Okay? So IMF is not going to play with Jamaica. So the wholeness government is going to toe in line if they need to. So if IMF says you need to cut back on your public sector spending, you need to raise your taxes to pay back all this monies, they will do it. End of story.
And remember, when they speak like that, you know, they're not telling you because they're trying to save the country. You know, they're talking to you because they're now telling you that they're the owner.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
So they're not telling you like, oh, don't drink alcohol, don't drink. They're not telling you that because they want to save the country. They said, listen, we own you now, follow rule.
Right.
Else you don't get no more money.
There you go. Or we will cut you out.
Exactly. And you all suffer and we just come and take the land.
If you guys
Can't take with what? Where's your while ago? Take with land?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, once you die there, then come and take it.
I think when I explain this to the listeners, they understand what your guy is saying.
After a while, if Jamaica cannot stand their debt, we're not America that print our money, so we have to get money to run the economy. If after a while the economy wheel cannot rotate, thus we become famine. If famine hit us, then we started to die out by whatever sickness or whatever ailment hit us. If that happened, it's just a matter of time before the highland suffers. And they can do anything after that and come and clean up. Anything they can do and clean up after that.
They can do what checks doing, you know. If you can't repay
Anything, brother.
they just
It's limitless.
give you 100 acre your land. Cause that's what check is doing, you know. If you cannot repay the loan, them take land.
They take land. Yep.
IMF might just do the same thing, and then by the time you quit, we are like the outsider in the country. Every piece of land owned by IMF, check condition, you know. But the point I want to ask a question: if you personally take out a loan, would you take out a loan with an 11% interest rate?
No.
That's what I want to know, brother.
Right.
Who the heck do that? It stop at 9.5, the highest I would go.
And these people, so they're educated people leading the country, you know, and they took a loan with 11% interest rate.
Well,
If you can't give me a 6-3, we not talk. 8 is where I stop. But 11,
In the US, we're at 6% right now. We are at 6%. Okay.
People
So,
around the country, they book smart and can pass the university exam. But they don't know if you run a country who take a loan for and your interest rate is 11%. Me not take no loan like that. The most may take that 3%, 4%, that are the most.
because every payback is going to be interest. Every payback is going to be
payback.
interest.
Yes, you're not going to be paying down that principal at all.
I rose good. But what me saying, you know, my point is why you lend JPS so much money and then you turn around and borrow back money. It don't make no sense.
Because JPS has that country under hostage, Auntie Jan. That is the only electrical company in that country, and people want electricity. Okay? So when it's sort of a monopoly,
Yes.
okay? There's no other electrical company in that country to fight back and say, you know what, the government, JPS is doing this, we are doing this over here. We're cheaper.
I think
Look
it
at
was
us.
like with Digital and Flow. When Flow
Yeah.
first come out with their big cell phone to us, they were selling it for like $2,000. And then Digital coming with their Sony Ericsson T105.
Yeah.
It was like $1,000. And then phone that was one selling for $5,000 and $3,000.
Yeah.
Jumped right down to 1,000. I was like, what?
Right. There's no
So this one
competition.
could have been sold for $1,100 and yet you were selling us for $3,000 and $4,000.
Yep.
And that is why that's why Digicel become this giant, because person said no man, you were evil. So we're going to go with Digicel, we're going to buy it, and Jamaica, Digicel just take over Jamaica by storm. Because everything about them was cheap and reasonable. Well, Cable and Wallace, who was here from day one, who should have was looking out for us, were just scamming us.
So we need another JPS here.
But at this point, I think we just need to go solar. We don't need JPS, we have a sun.
Yeah, you're right. Go solar.
Right. But the thing is, Neo and Auntie Jen, right? Michael Manley always said this, right? That we should be self-reliant. And
Okay, man.
But the country, I unfortunately never believed in that. And so I think the issue is that you would have to get a change in the mindset of the folks, right? So what the government should do and what would be good, right, is to say to JPS, listen, I'm not going to do all of this, and you're going to put all these costs back in the people of the country. Or we'll create our own electrical company.
You said something a while ago, which I'm sorry to say it's not possible. You see, we're on an island, you know, and one of the things I think has taken place for the IQ is that there's too much inbred. And so I don't see where the IQ is gonna go to establish the dream that you're trying to create. So I only see the IQ go lower and lower. So I love what you're trying to say a while ago, but it's not possible. If you see right now, dunks is the order of the day. So
True, Neo, true.
Yeah,
true,
yeah.
Neo.
Dunks are the order of
I
the day.
stand corrected. I stand corrected. But
Ivy
technically,
and Brenda.
what should happen, right,
Ken.
is that the government, if you want to be real and you want to help the people, to say, go into JPS and say, you know what, screw this. You can do what you're doing, but I'm going to set up another electrical plant on our own. I'm going to take those monies and invest and build either a geothermal plant, build another plant. Yeah, this is how we're going to operate here. So I'm going to have competition with you. So JPS, you need to figure it out. But I know that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I was saying that is why Mr. Mikey, if he got elected, he would have come and call and create a revolution. But at the same time, I'm happy he didn't, because the chaos that is coming up on us, he wouldn't have the time to do that. He would have only come into suffering.
Yeah, and he would get bad name and everybody that say, see it there, and he make this. So God know how he work things sometime, you know, everything working together for good sometime. Because
you're right.
the right person were in it and start if you feel it. We saw quick karma catch them as they win the election, karma take them.
No, but they said they're doing great, right? Because the hospitals are good, right? Cornwall Regional is good. They're working on it.
1 minute.
Where's Paul? Where's Paul?
Him not stop by again, brother. I don't know. Somebody will call. Let me give somebody a call over.
Yeah.
YouTube. Let me see who this is. Alright, the person answer, but they were ringing me, but me never see here. Okay. I'll continue because the person answer. If they call back me, I'll make sure put the phone here so when you ring back. Continue what you were saying.
No, Auntie John, I was just saying the hospitals, right? They're supposed to be so good, right?
Yeah.
Why are these people? Why is Cornwall Regional protesting?
Because they now have nothing for work with.
No, but remember what's his name? Weeks ago, Paul
I
came
do
on
for.
with me
Mm-hmm.
and was like, "Oh no,
That's why him now gonna come back. Him now gonna come back. I
why
know.
not?
No, he now gonna come back now. He now come back.
Why not? Why not?" He told us on the platform, when Cornwall Regional is done, it's going to be great. And I said to him, I'm like, okay, but Cornwall Regional, the health minister has a doctorate in business. I would expect someone at his level would at least know budgeting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would not expect a true medical doctor to know budgeting. I would not expect that. But you, as a business person in that field, would at least know forecasting, budgeting. That's 101. That is not so advanced. That's 101. Even as a bachelor's, not as a master's and teaching.
Mine's Fergie, read now the comment.
When Cora pure I've known people who have gone through the robot surgery and it's not good. It tears them up. Okay? They have it here in the US and some hospitals had to turn it off because it tore them up so badly they were in the hospital for 2 additional weeks.
Well, me can't
They
take.
didn't need to.
Alright, let me take the call now. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night, Auntie Jen.
Yeah, hold on. You have something in the background. Can you turn it down, please?
Yeah, it has been turned down.
All right, go ahead.
I heard you guys talking about Cornwall and the University Hospital. You remember a couple months ago before the election, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Tufton and the Prime Minister, they all have a PR thing where they do like we call it some job fair. They did that.
Oh yeah.
Right?
But we didn't know say
They
political
invite
stuff.
all professionals and people. Enough money they pay to do that. That PR stuff. You know?
Yeah.
And everybody turn up and not one person that went there get a job from them.
None.
Right? From
None.
them. That was a PR stuff. That was a bullshit. They did that Cornwall too. They were part of the place where that was constructed already.
Mm-hmm.
And they go through to the place, not finished yet to the place. The place.
Remember it quite well. Remember it stunned. Yeah.
And as you guys were saying that you're talking about we Jamaica and that tons. Play on Jamaican minds. Everybody just overlook it and see, and then tough down on the big set. I hate that man. That man come every time and he laugh about everything. That man not serious about nothing. Nothing that man serious about. The Prime Minister award him for nonsense. Nonsense. What have Tough done? Eh? Answer me careful. What has Tough done for Jamaica?
Riding.
Me in the health system.
Let me explain the man riding bicycle and showing off your ride and get healthy.
The man is an asshole, man. Believe me.
I can't.
You know?
To just stop.
The man laugh about everything. The IC them with the procurement thing months ago with his girlfriend, and then publish it. The only thing the IC should charge him. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
And that's the only thing, they don't put no teeth in the IC. They just leave the IC. The IC does good investigative work in Jamaica, and I'm not lying, you know?
Yeah,
very good.
They're doing good.
But when it come on to show these politicians, nothing, they don't give them no teeth, you know? They don't give them no teeth at all. About, you know? They just leave it up. Tough time come and laugh in your face every day. Every day him laugh in Jamaican face. With him stupidity. You know?
Yeah.
And we allow him. We're a bunch of fools, man. Believe me. You know?
Carl Henry,
And
hold on 1 minute. Carl Henry on YouTube. Who you call idiot? Declare yourself. Make me understand if the conversation we are having, if we are calling idiot or where we are talking about, you say idiot, because you say, where them idiot you come from. I mean, I really understand the statement. And I don't want to judge you wrong.
people who gonna call idiot, them stupid themselves. Because if them see a country run like this, and them allow it, you know?
Yeah.
Allow it after, look at the university. Things after things after things after things. You know? Everything just trumping up, you know? What you call this? You know?
Yeah.
Right after a big hurricane, the people are still not even getting a good, adequate care. You know, the government waiting for months to give the people them things and stuff like that. It's a corrupt government, man. It's a corrupt government. And with the GPS thing,
Yeah.
why Vaz was ready to get the money set up is because he set up his whole family thing set up around that thing. So who get contract and that. Check it out. His Vaz family then bring down the equipment them and all them things.
Yeah. And it chuck
know?
them. And it chuck them and the workers them.
Yeah, pay nepotism, you know? And see, and Jamaican don't see that.
Yeah.
You know, it's stupid, man. I just have to talk about that. Anyway, take care of your Auntie Jen.
Appreciate your calling. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that was a wonderful input. At least people are observing what is happening.
But you know, as he said about the nepotism, you know, as a city who, as one father comes out of the parliament, sons fall in line. And I know for a fact that most of these young men who are in the position, they are not smart. They are good, they are gifted in regurgitating information, but their intellectual capability, their IQ is I think it's all 45.
It will I labor right. It will I labor right then, Ken. The will I labor right then blind.
All information that is written in a book and tell you as if it's fact, but they don't know. And yet these are the ones that they sit in these prestige school knowing that they're donks, but knowing at the end of the day,
Eleonora.
that is royalty. And they're the ones running country collecting billions. I don't know. I literally don't. God help us.
But the thing is, Neo, unfortunately, the school system, unless you go to the more prestigious schools, right? You go to the Campion or the Immaculates. A lot of the schools are failing these students. So they're not letting them critically think or critically reason through arguments. And more importantly, this is very important, you have to be creative in your thinking. Okay? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all of those guys, they're just not doing ABC 1, 2, 3 and going to university. They were creative in their thinking.
Mm-hmm.
They thought of something. And although at the time it may have sounded crazy, but look where they are now.
It's not crazy because, as I said, when I'm in Alphatry and I see these young people, young adults in their uniform, most of our young men, I know most of them just wear a uniform, but they're dogs. No. So if you don't believe me, just simply ask one of them to lend you their notebook. Just ask one of them, can I see a notebook for this week? And you will see what I'm talking about. Now, the problem with, as I said, with the school, what the school is trying to do, they're trying to stay afloat. Why? Because if they allow the true course of examination should pass, the end result will be too negative. And thus they have to cram so that these students can get good passes. But behind the good passes, you have students who can't even read.
Sad.
Yeah, but they have to do that because it's a means of them being afloat. Meaning, if they should get the true result, the true reflection, then they realize that the entire island is in trouble.
Yeah. Auntie Jen, I'm seeing someone writing on TikTok, Frankie, you lot hate Jamaica.
Me block him. Me block
I
him.
don't know what is you lot.
Me block him, man.
Meaning all of us, we're chatting, so he's saying us. We hate
I think
Jamaica.
All of us, or all of you, yeah. So I still don't know what is you lot.
I know. He can't even speak English correctly.
Me just block him off,
But
right?
that's okay.
We can't take the word for them foolish talk. The mad people, let me tell you, so they can't read it, and most of them we see on social media, they can't write a sentence.
Auntie Jen, I told you, we saw it last year. Over 70% of Pembroke Hall High School, first form, grade 1, they can't read at their level. What is that to tell you?
Then dunce.
Okay. And I'm sure it's not just Pembroke Hall High School.
All over.
Okay. 70%. It would be different if it's 20%.
I know what you
okay,
mean, Brenda.
20%.
Melissa, good night. Somebody is asking a question. Nia, could you answer this question for me? Where is the security minister?
Oh, good luck.
Do we have one?
That's a good question too, you know. If we really have one.
Good luck with that.
If we have one.
I never thought we have one.
We hear so the one. We hear so the man. We hear so the man get strokes and gone back in the hospital and then put out statements say lie. Although they can't make him do it, they can't take a video and they can't do a press briefing and show it.
But isn't he always sleeping in Parliament?
Always.
Every time I watch Parliament, he's always sleeping.
Always.
Falling.
Andrew Holness are the minister, you know. Him take
He's a deputy
him
and the
take
security
he take
minister.
on the ministry when the man gone to hospital. So him not even get a person or the junior minister the situation. And him a minister everything. That for sure is a country cannot run good. You cannot take on so much portfolio.
Well,
make
he's learning
sense.
from his mentor. 'Cause that's
This
what
country
his
can
mentor
lie,
did.
Brenda.
His mentor did that in the 1980s. Edward Siaga.
But the mean for doing that is that you're able to cover your own track.
That's the reason for doing it. That's why I'm putting wife for
Yeah.
That's why I'm putting wife for be the speaker of the house for them have all control.
Accountability, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it crumble upon them, you know. It must crumble, you know. I mean, I wish Jamaica for crumble, but it all crumble. And I become a wish where you set it for be. You cannot believe so you're going to do all of these things and get away with it. And see it start crumble right now. $5 billion. $5 billion them are going to borrow.
So with the $5 billion, has the Minister of Energy explained how is that going to help the Jamaican people?
It ain't come to light.
Amen.
Listen, it ain't come to light till after Parliament.
And how
Yeah,
much
but
of it
he
will
should explain.
So we're not gonna
how
know
much of
about it.
gonna go?
We're not gonna know anything till this Tuesday when question raised.
And I guess he'll get irate as usual in Parliament, and then the next
No.
day he'll
One thing,
apologize.
I'm gonna write a letter, I'm gonna tell you PMP. Especially Mark Golden. I know him is a decent man and he want to act decent. But you see, any day again, Daryl Valls raise up in vice for him. It not gonna sound good, but you need to tell him something sitting in the Parliament.
No, I teacher, that's not his style. That is not Mark Golding's style. I'm sorry. talking about Michael Manley. That is not a Michael Manley or PJ Pattis or a Portia. PJ wouldn't do that. But Auntie Jen, you and I both know.
No, you know why? You know why, Fergie? For me, he want people to afraid of him. He want people to afraid of him. So them have to stand up and blow him up back too. Well, Angela Brownberg will blow him up still, you know.
Right, I was about to say, and like Mark trusts his MPs, got his back because Angela will stand up. We know her. She will open her mouth, right? ISAT will open his mouth. Dr. Dawes will open his mouth. He knows. He has his people. But a Mark Golding and a Philip Paulwell, that's not their style. That is, they don't have that kind of style.
But
and you don't want to change a person's personality just to match the level of incompetence.
Me know, Brenda.
Or energy.
But you have to look what you deal with still, you know. And what them dealing with, you're going to have to meet them at them level to make them realize that you're not a quashi, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, from a political point of view, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would be changing their personality and their style. And then it will be like, well, who is Mark Golding? He got upset. Wow, who is he? He's not the same guy we've seen for decades. And oh wow, that will just feed into a story that is not necessary. Don't worry, Mark Golding has his people. He has the Bulldogs in there, the Damians, the Angela Brownberg, Julian Robert, like they're the Bulldogs. They go and attack.
But let me tell you something though. As much as I think Julian Robinson soft and it will blow them up in there.
Oh yes, I've seen that. They were all shocked in the debate how Julian attacked, Favo, which I'm surprised at the finance minister. So the finance minister went to some of the finest universities.
Me no matter one was still in a Fergie. One of them, they Mark, will get up and blow up Darrell Valls.
Yeah, but blowing him up, it doesn't even matter. It's one of those things because he gets irate. He's kind of like one.
You can't make Valls in there come ball up on you and come go on like you're putting it. Blow him up back.
No, I agree with you, Auntie Jen, but comrade leader, let's face it. That's not Mark Golding's style. That is not his style. That is not Philip Paulwell's style. Those two, they act accordingly, right? Don't worry. The other MPs will blow him up. Angela got his number. Dayton got their number. Bunting, that's not his style either. It's just different styles, right? They're different styles, and you don't want them to lose their styles because that will be the story of the day. Mark Golding lost his cool. Mark Golding blow up, right?
And that one blow up, they're going to use it as a stigma forever.
Oh, yes. Look at Mark Golding. He is unpredictable. He is not trustworthy. Look, the gentleman Mark Golding just lost his mind, and it will be a whole situation.
So they accept Valls for behave in behave, but Mark not for answer him back in the same tone.
No, Mark answer him, but just not in the same tone. Mark.
But me want to answer him back in the same. Mark answer back Darrell Valls in the same tone. That's what me saying. Because if you write for Darrell Valls, it can't write for Mark.
John, Mark is not that cusser out, right? He's not going to go up in Parliament and cuss you out. That's not happening.
Beloved, here's the problem. For them, that reaction suited their character. They love it. It's like being in the ghetto. The ghetto girls like first. You uptown, go down there, you will just stand as a standby and look and like, wow. The very minute you begin to start cuss them out like a ghetto girl, which you're not, then they're going to turn up on you and laugh. I don't think to their level. Because they're the only ones who can understand that. And our people don't need to go down to their level to send across a message. I know where you're coming from, beloved, but no.
No. I remember.
But all right, I don't. Well, I defer
He had to come out the next day and apologize because he was wrong.
He never apologized for blaze up in our parliament, and that make him apologize.
No. He was wrong on the content. Mark didn't cuss him out or didn't do anything or talk about his craziness. But Mark was looking at the content of what he said. And Mark questioned it. And Mark said that is incorrect. And he had to come out the next day. Oh, I have to apologize. And I'm like, oh, okay. You see, they fear Mark Golden, Auntie Jen. They fear him because he knows the laws. He's written some of them. The same laws that they're trying to now change or trying to make better, they think. Look at Horace Chan. Not Horace. What's his name? Delroy Chuck.
Delroy Chuck. Good night,
Mark
Mark
had to say to him, this is incorrect.
Yeah.
This is total. And he had to go back and say, okay, we're pausing this. We have to go back. So every single one of the things that they want to come out with, Mark had to be the one to point out to them, you are incorrect. This is not what it was meant to be. And you need to do this and this and this. Where are the lawyers in that party? Are they stupid? Where did they go to school? Where did they get their law degree from?
I wish one of them a lawyer. Malahoo Ford.
But Malahoo is very quiet. That woman from She Lost Her Pose, that woman sits there quietly. She goes in and she sits there quietly. She's not even opening her mouth. She sits there very quietly. She doesn't say one word. Even Malahoo, even last year when she was trying to do the Constitution and Marcus like, no, we're not changing this. This is what we want. End the story.
You're right, Rena says, Mark know how to fix them business. No, all in while, Daryl, no, but hurt me, Fergie. Every time Daryl Vaz want to raise up and carry on in our parliament, I like him tougher than anybody else. Man. Somebody need for fixing, man.
They not even realize that you're dealing with that dog. That's why I behave the way I behave.
Because it's government. Yeah.
You only get first, sir. Better dongs.
Just go on, sir.
He has
That's
the money.
how they are. Yep.
Yeah.
He got the money, so, and his party will just fall behind him. End of story.
But Andrew Clark can't correct none of them neither, you know.
He cannot.
He can't.
Yeah, all right.
Because to be honest with you, Auntie Jen, Andrew does, the only thing that's good with Andrew Holness, I would say, is that he is the most popular out of that party.
But Betty Ann is saying Dayton and them mad. But you know, me notice with Dayton, I don't know if you not observe. Him now rail up from the other day, I don't know why.
Because of the hurricane. His constituency got affected the most. And I think that shook him up. I think that shook him up.
Me not say that not shook him up, man, but in our parliament, he might behave too decent. That vibrant one, see when we used to see him now push that out. Angela, the most aggressive one me seeing there right now, you know.
Yeah, but you see, when Angela, right? She has
IG Lewis.
one. She has one of the most safe constituency in the PNP, right? Like she will never lose that unless she steps down. Same with Mark. Same with Mark. Mark has and Paul Well. They have the most safe. But Angela, I think they have deemed her the attack dog. Like, who's going to stand up to her? She's been in there for so long. And she's not looking for party leadership. She's not, like, I think she's relegated herself as the attack dog. I'm not looking for party leadership. I'm
All right,
not looking
but I think I say some people, I said, Mark, now come. Me explain what I say. I say, Mark, I will get up every day and behave in a certain way. Anytime Daryl Vaz raise up his voice, it's always when Mark make a point. And don't rail up on the other. I don't know if you not observe it. Him don't rail up on the other set of members them like how I see him rail up on Mark. It's like he have something up in her heart against Mark. That's my observation. And I am saying Mark need to blow him up too. It's not like him out going there every day go blow him up. But when him raise up back your voice and he not say, you're not a man more than me. Shut your mouth.
Agree.
My Auntie Jen, my Auntie Jen, have you noticed that Mark and him, right, and Daryl Vaz, I've seen them at funerals, right? So I've seen them at funerals together. And they're the most friendliest. Daryl runs over, hug, and chit-chatting with Mark. And so I don't know if it's, I don't want to say it's a white man to white man thing. I have no idea. But
I wish funeral that you see them.
So you see, if you look at the Grace Kennedy guy who passed away, Daryl was there with Mark. Mark was there as well. He was also there. It was an older MP who passed away. Mark couldn't go to Usain Bolt's father's funeral because this former MP in Portland passed away.
I remember that, yeah.
And Daryl was there as well. So I see them in these social settings and they look very friendly.
They're not a friend.
They are.
They're not a friend.
No, I'm not saying they're friends. But I've seen them in these other settings.
Even when you go to Narbrook and they have their event, when the way they come together and laugh and drink, they lick each other on the shoulder, you would not believe.
Yeah, all right. Either way though. Whether them casual on the outside. This is what if I ever one time I want Mark for blow up back Daryl Vaz, that me say. I want to understand if it's even one time, anytime he raise up his voice back in the parliament, they like him think I'm dog and yeah, them attack to. He must raise up back his voice upon him at the same level and blow him back up. And I bet you know him stop it. How much on a bet he will stop it?
I know, I agree, Auntie Jen, but the thing is, Mark looks like the type of guy that if he blows up at you, it's not going to be good. He strikes me as that type. Like, if he truly gets upset with you and blows up, it may not be good. It may, right. And it may look like, you have this crazy white man.
Yeah.
He looks like that type of guy. Like, if he truly blows up at you, he looks like it's going to go to another level that I think people will say, this man is on another level. You have to understand, Auntie Jen, I mean, he's a corporate attorney, yes, he still does that. But he also ran an investment bank, right?
Yeah.
For decades.
Mm-hmm.
Don't assume that Mark Golding is this always sweet guy. To run a successful investment bank, you're not always going to be so sweet. People need to understand that.
Yeah, but all right, me no want to miss a point, and I'm nothing else with nobody else.
I know.
My point is, Darrell Valls needs somebody to blow him out of the House of Parliament. Him one cannot continue to behave the dirty way. Oh my God. I want to blow up him voice from people like him I talk to some like out of order man. Him too out of order. So I want somebody, and especially Mark, anytime he raise up, and Mark ask a question them and he cannot answer. And then now he might blow up. Yeah. And Mark will blow him up and say, Mark must answer when he can't answer a question. I say, answer the question, boy. Answer the question.
And John, you're not gonna get that from Mark. He's not that type.
I really think we need to nominate Auntie Jen as a member of Parliament.
Yes, Auntie Jen, you gotta run. You gotta run. You have to run. You have to run. And then they will tell you, go read the book. You need to go read the book, Member of Parliament.
You see how me now? You see how me ask him a question now? And he might go around and say, boy, shut your mouth and answer a question. And that you fi do. And that me ask and that me want. And that the people of Jamaica want to hear. Answer me. Make the people hear. But how much percent y'all lend JPS the money at? Tell me, and what is the term and the condition? And that you fi answer and shut your mouth.
Auntie John, we're supposed to take after the British parliamentary style, Westminster style of Parliament.
I love this.
They will tell you to go read that blue book. Okay? Juliet will tell you to shut up and go read the blue book, member. Shut up. Read the blue book. Know the rules.
No, man. Him too out of order, man. Him too out of order.
You know, I think that's gonna be so sad for them. Although sometimes we see what they do and we don't like it.
Yeah.
It's their last day before leaving this planet. When many of them get the chance to reflect and recognize the chaos that they have created for their fellow men and realize that there's no forgiveness because they can never forgive themselves.
Well, that is true too, but if I ever one time I want Mark blow up back Darrell Valls.
But the thing is, Neo, to that point, you have to be self-aware as a person. You have to be self-aware. And I don't think many of them are self-aware, right? To say, oh, man, that wasn't right. I shouldn't have said that. Or, crap, I made a mistake here. You have to be self-aware. And I don't think a lot of them are self-aware. If they are self-aware and continue to do that, then I say they're perverse. I'm sorry. I'm putting it out there. They're perverse. They're perverse. This is the only way they get their rocks off. They're perverse. If you're self-aware and continue to do that, you're perverse because you enjoy this in your head. Like, yeah, you're perverse.
But you know, some time ago I met this, I think it was like maybe 7 years ago, I met this elderly lady one night. I was coming from a service. And when I met her, I see her on the road, she was crying. It was around 9 o'clock. And I stopped her and I said, you okay, Mom? She said, no. I said, what's wrong? She's going to hell. She's going to hell. And she was crying crazily.
Oh, no.
I mean, she stopped. And I said, why would you say just a thing? God is such a folly. She said, you don't understand. I am going to have to explain. And she was bawling out and going crazy. I said, you have to tell me. She said, I have spent my life trying to secure my family future. And at this point, my daughter doesn't want anything to do with me. And the amount of evil I have done, even at the mercy of God telling me to stop, it is way too late. I said, Mom, I have never seen a sin that God cannot forgive. And she said, you don't understand, young man. I am literally. Hello. And I'm going to be honest, for the first time somebody said something to me, I felt a chill in my spirit as if is this really a living dead? Because if you're telling who God is and they cannot see it, but are certain in their spirit that they're going to hell, what else can you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because how long could God have been talking to you to stop do something that you reach a stage where you say it doesn't feel anymore until a death you're now facing? That's when the tears come. And as I said, even Andrew, I know that there are times I look on him and I can see the resentment where you know him is wrong.
You know what I do is
You
wrong.
know,
You know.
you know this was not his calling when he said he want to help Jamaica. So what happened? Make a change now, sir? What allowed you to become this thing?
The power. The power is the most intoxicating feeling in the world. I would say between the power and sex, those are the two most powerful feelings in the world.
Yes,
Power and sex.
Pride.
Two most powerful things.
And don't forget pride also.
And don't forget pride.
Yeah, pride. Pride are the killer. Pride are the killer. Thank you, Con Henry. Pride is the killer. Pride is the killer. Now, I have seen another thing that I want to explain to me. Let me find it back. Is that they find some drugs at the, well, let me look for it.
Was this last week with Sangster or
No.
Norman
Today the up by one of the police department. They find it in some place up there. Hold on. Let me look back for it. All right, see it. Illegal cocaine found at C-Tax Commissioner remove unit that investigate the drug crime, say JCF. Oh, that makes sense. I read it again, I couldn't get the sense side, because I don't understand the headline. I don't know if I glean and I write the headline good or what. But it said illegal, let me just put substance, found at C-Tax. Commissioner removes that unit, drug crime. So, Marie, Commissioner of Police Dr. Kevin Blake has ordered the immediate removal of the Firearm and Narcotic Investigation Division from the oversight of the Counter-Terrorism Organized Crime Investigation Branch, TSOC, following the discovery of an illegal substance at C-Tax storage facility this week. The force say the development come as investigation continue into the arrest and the charge of Police Inspector Martin Walker, following the seizure of 5.8 kilograms of substance on January 8, according to the statement issued on Friday. I don't understand it.
Well, he probably is doing that because it's probably something internal. So meaning there might be some members of the JCF who might be involved. So as commissioner, he probably is removing them because there might be suspicion that they're doing something, that someone may have done something in regards to those drugs.
But why would that?
Cover up?
Why would you?
Right. There might be a cover-up, and he might be aware of, I don't want to say he knows who's doing the cover-up, but he might be aware that it might be a JCF or JCF members, and he's removing them.
Yeah, that is the best. Yes.
Oh, I see your point.
Yeah, he's probably removing them because either he's aware of who's doing the cover-up, or he's not certain who's doing the cover-up, but he probably sees where there might be JCF members involved, and he's like, okay, you guys over here need to be removed from this.
So that means the commissioner would know where we're going then.
Yes.
He may not, he probably knows what's going on. They probably told him, Indicom probably told him, like, hey, we're looking at these guys because this looks suspicious. And he's probably like, okay, I'm removing them. Because if I know you're doing something suspicious and I continue to let you continue to do your business, then I might be culpable as part of it. Then I would say, Auntie Jen, you need to be removed from this. I'm sorry. And you may question, like, why am I being removed? I've always worked. Nope. Working something else.
But that is the method. They have to remove it and maybe later on instate you back. But by removing you, they have it on the record that you were fired from it. Thus, they have a way of that. Okay, he was charged. He paid the price. So they could even give him even 2 months somewhere, and then this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he has to remove him. It's a must.
all right.
What if there's corruption at a deeper level that he's a part of, or he has connection to it? They have to secure themselves.
Yep.
Yeah. Another thing I never on last night, I'm gonna get to talk to Fergie on it. Now we see the Noel Maitland case came out with a guilty verdict. What an officer on it?
Well, I sort of followed it when it first started, and I don't want to say I'm happy. I'm sort of rejoiced because there needs to be an explanation. How did this woman go to your apartment, left, and no one saw her? But everyone saw her go in, but no one saw her going out.
Neither the camera.
And then you were spending your time going to find cameras and to delete, and it's suspicious. And if he knows something, if you know of something, say something, right? If you know of something that could have happened, say something. When I saw that verdict, I don't want to say I'm sort of happy because someone was unalive and, they didn't get the right, the burial rights, to close that door and for the family to grieve. There's nobody. But yeah, I saw it yesterday and I was like, wow, thank you. They came back with that verdict. And if he's innocent and if he knows anything, say something. I don't care. I will take you down. If that's your baby mother or if that's some other person I would be taking them down. I'm not going to jail just for this. You're going down with me too.
I want you to listen to this because him can't get where. What make him not gonna get where neither? Listen.
Police. Me you talk to you earlier, man. You want to show that no, man. I want you to people call them. I need to know who special. Oh, remember that time I say, common sense from thing time, man. The you edit link up, man, right? When you have the brown you, man, you remember him name? A brown Indian you, man, a slim brown Indian you, man, they give me a link, man, at the time. Yeah, for no hour. Yeah? Yeah, but you're not saying nothing. Where you say going? Yeah, man, I said when they didn't bring the coach, God, I'll post the place to me. The coach? Yeah. How old is? Are the police you this? Yeah, bro. You're a bad man. I be a trouble me and a bad man. Right now, I'm not a... Eh? What kind of trouble? I want one. Now ask you what kind of trouble you in. Not tell yourself, I'll the truck and take away in a bad man. Take away the truck for? You don't want to talk about take away the truck for. Them have everything on camera, everything bad man. So they take away the truck for? Oh, me if you know, police come take away the truck and all type of things. Oh boy. That's what I'm sure to you. That's what I'm sure to call. Them short me The thing that all over the internet, brother, what they link is.
But we need to know where I'm going.
Eh?
We need to know where I'm going, bad man. You give me a record, I do a record, I done it. Me carry from where me carry to where. And then other thing. We need to know where I'm going, bad man. Kind of like them, like me know where you're involved in or nothing. We need to know where I'm going, you know, me G.
They're investigating me for somebody that was seen at my apartment, my girlfriend. Not even was somebody. That's the only reason. Is it? So just pick me the one pick up on my couch. Is it? I don't post a place, but
Me to pick up what your coach at upwards the place. Which all points of place?
alright. I don't know why I thought to myself. Probably, yeah, them already convinced or whatever. So me talk to him.
Convince me about what?
How can I call you now and say phone?
You called me this morning.
Yeah.
And me just get up some never know who. Me ask her who. And then the phone just hang up.
So we didn't take away your truck for. We didn't take away your truck for.
It me want to know.
So why you not show me? It didn't take away your vehicle.
How me to show to me not have your number?
Neo is right. They're a bunch of duns. They're a bunch of
Yeah,
duns.
me on the yard, brother.
They can't even commit murder or steal. They're a bunch of duns.
Yeah, so we need to know what this thing about.
If it's ABC,
We need to know what this thing about, bad man.
realize that the one that was
Bunch
doing
of duns.
was trying to set up the police officer because the police officer named
You don't
actually
want
communicated.
nobody to involve me and no farmer thing. Because you can't be a big man and it's so hard me there. I do my work. I'm doing my work. And that's all me do and you kill me.
Alright. I play that in a finish, but I think that's one of the evidence that was in the court that sink him deep.
I agree. I agree. That's what sink him. And Neo is right. The country's full of a bunch of duns. And
Yes.
this is your JC.
Can't you ever talk to him man for a police officer?
Exactly.
Exactly. Who would do that if you
Person. You remember the thing you took up the other day and Jesus Christ.
That's a clear giveaway.
like? That's a clear giveaway.
That's
Like,
clear
come
giveaway.
on.
Clear
I'm
giveaway.
never talk about this girl and the investigation. Like, man,
You're under investigation and you're on this recorded line, and it just makes no sense. They're duns. They're duns. They can thief. They can try to thief.
And then all of a sudden, in the
But they're
same
getting
period, in the same time frame when the girl miss her, you have coach a clean and a upholster it. That clear,
Right.
a clear
Right,
evidence that
right.
you know. And the father go come out. His father go say, oh, no evidence is not there. I wonder if his father listen to a voice note like this. But me play the rest of it, that's if in there you're listening here. If they analyze the girl, man.
See? This thing now like it a get out of hand, bad man. See, because we don't have no clue when we see police come, take on the truck. And say them want it for do. Like you have check on something funny. Forensic or whatever.
Yeah.
Number so me have sense. Me I wonder what I want, so we get to understand so myself person listen. And when I hear these things now by over the media and say and get to understand say. I saw them get to see my truck and all of them something there. And I said, I can't believe this.
Yeah, but there's a camera there. They're going to investigate everything. That's why I'm called. Yeah, so they come with this truck. Them go shop.
Yeah, where you want me link you for?
Yeah.
Where you want me link you for now?
What do you mean they want to link you for?
That my answer.
Alright, that's my answer. So whatever them investigators with them do them investigation and
I know yourself. You hear me? Yeah, but we need to worry about man. More on the truck. How long I'm going to check your truck? Yesterday. Check your truck for? Let me tell you. How me if you know? So then I give the reason for you to say them suffering to go on like that. What did you get for? Them say them something sensitive or whatever. And yeah, and them it's sensitive and then it's like an investigation. I don't care what they're on, talk to me when I talk to them. Because them keep on I talk to everyone. You know what? Them said to you where them are investigate them start to get an investigation going on. So it's my apology about that. Oh boy. Yeah?
Okay, Auntie Jen, he needs to go to jail. Sorry. Even as a police officer, you're a dunce. Because you're doing
Enough
all
of them,
of this.
enough of them were in the
talking on the
honestly,
phone.
enough of them were in
You're
the
a
dance.
dunce.
Enough of them dance.
Because once, right, so let's say you do that, and you did a business. I'm supposed to just simply say, yo, big man, the thing we did the other day, and I ask, who is this? And say, don't play game with no man. Already. You just saw how the thing similarly done. You cannot come to more than take away your chicken. I'm telling you, as I said, oh, God. Oh. But you know why? Yeah. Yeah.
The dunce, Neo, you said it correctly.
Oh, yes, that something wasn't right, and it's still a continued conversation.
Continue the conversation. It's being recorded, and you're continuing.
Him never know say them a record him, you know.
But Auntie Jen, if you didn't even know exactly, you should have been like, let's end the conversation now. I will meet you in person.
First thing me not call him, me not call him man on the phone, me drive going yard.
Right, Auntie Jen.
You can't know something like that and you call him, because then could have still trace a phone call.
Right. So you drive to the person's house, or you know what? We need to meet up. I gotta hang up.
Word, yeah.
Stop it.
Look how
He's a dunce. He's a dunce. He needs to go to jail just for being a dunce. So it's right. You're going to jail for you're a true dunce. And that's your JCF? He's in JCF. Oh, okay. So you got these dunce idiots who's in JCF. Oh, okay. Because that's a dunce right there. That's an idiot. You have...
But in my, from the first answer,
these conversations?
From the first answer, still, you know, in my view, I mean, I care. I mean, I think him actually analyze a girl, you know. But what happened, you know, I mean, I let off.
Probably knows.
I mean, I let go off of what me believe. That's my opinion. I am of the opinion. When he went home and find what happened, he have to cover up and he do it because of his child.
But keep your mouth shut. Why are you having these phone conversations? You see what I mean? That's a dance. That's a dance.
I should do
right
it.
there.
I should do it. I should do it, Nardi.
I agree with Nardi. I think so.
I
think
don't know if there's any truth in about I hear that she's not on the island, you know. I heard she left the island.
I think she left.
Yeah, I heard she left the island. I don't know if there's truth to it, but I heard she left.
God help her. God help her if she comes to America, because you know we're
No,
about ice.
I
in
think
America, so.
I think I hear somebody on TikTok some time ago saying that she gone to Canada.
Oh, okay. So she might be alright.
As I said, then I could have used the word allegedly. Oh, you hear it to Nadi. So Nadi said she hears she down Canada too. So right there, tell me say some guilt is there.
Yeah.
But
But he's a dunce. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You are JCF and you don't even know the basics? Come on. And this is JCF
Yeah,
in the country?
and if I did
Come
me,
on.
if it was me personally, then I call him man. I say, boy, I go check him man one away. Cause
We are not having a phone
me never
conversation.
a no phone
We are
call
not.
with nobody. I think a panic call too, you know. It's a panic fright.
I know. Because they were looking at him and he got scared. But we're not getting on the phone. You are done.
She wasn't under investigation, Nadi. But anyway, she did tonight, man. Anyway, you're there in this world, my dear. Your conscience will always, you will never get over it until the day you die.
And I think he would probably get, we don't know his sentencing, but I think he would probably get a lesser sentence.
Yeah, he would have get a lesser sentence.
If he cooperated with the prosecutors to say, hey, I know who did it. I know this is what took place.
But he can't
They
go.
probably-
No, I think him could have get off and him say and him a try to cover it.
Yeah.
He's trying to cover it and sound like a dunce, talking to all these people on the phone. Come on. He's a true dunce. He needs to go to jail. Just
No, what I'm saying, man,
dunce.
him believing could have beat the system.
You are not that smart. Obviously, you're not that smart. You are not that smart.
Because when the color, as I said, he think he has the upper hand.
Yeah.
You first has information.
Mm-hmm.
He's a true dunce.
The best thing he could
He
have
needs to
do,
go to jail just for being a dunce.
the best thing he
I'm
could do,
sorry.
I just confess and tell the people them what they do. I think they have that body burn. So there is
Oh
no.
yeah, they got rid of. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
think
find that body
I think
now.
they get it though. Cause there was an argument that the body went into the garbage truck and got the dump, you know. But I definitely remember that conversation.
Yes, I remember. I've been following this case
Yeah.
since it happened.
So there's nothing to be found at this time.
Yeah. He needs to go to jail just for the mere fact you're in JCF and you're a complete idiot. You are on the phone with all these people. Come on. You have no clue who these people. What? And you're saying all these things?
And then I tell man say want the man for taking truck go pick up back the sofa when car gonna upholster.
Right.
Why
And
the
it has
why
no
the
blood
court
on it.
why the court did want to go? He got the car wash first, you know. He got the car wash first and then wash it, but it never come out good. And look how fool, look how fool too. Come here, I tell you. You see sometimes people are doing wrong, but they always say God never left the world without a witness. That's what people are like to say not true. Because if I did all me in a free position, me would have fling with that the coach a dump, you know. Me now go about me a car wash. Who do that? Who do that?
Right, everything. This is what I'm saying. SJ.
You're really saying right, forget.
And me-
I idiot that man.
I knew.
Where's that Nia? Nia, you were saying something. Where's... No. No, Nia, no. I am saying, alright, Nia, hear what I'm saying. If me a plan for the wrong, me I must have a way out for escape out of the wrong. If we a plan wrong, I do wrong. Alright. If me in a case, if me did in a for them.
But Jen, you're not a dunce. You're not a dunce.
Right.
So
Me now, first thing, me now think about me a car sitting a car wash, figure wash. What kind of madness that?
I would act like I'm normal, like nothing ever happened. I'm like, okay, do my normal duties, and don't call me on the phone either.
You know, don't mess
I'm
with
not
me.
talking to you on the phone.
And I back up Fergie with what Fergie said. if you a police officer and you don't have no game plan,
You are dunce. You need to go to jail.
it look
You
like
are
it, that the court,
stupid.
hey, it must have, I must have one custom made coach where it can't get rid of. Me now,
I say I fire for that.
me say that I got the dumb, my brother. The man take up the coach, carry it, go in a car wash, you know. And then when in a wash go,
Right.
and then now,
Right.
when in a wash go, then carry it, go in a upholster it. You know, say man, no, say.
Right, this is what I'm saying, Auntie Jen. This is what I'm saying. This is a true dunce. It's a dunce.
And then take phone and call the man, but he want the man go pick up a coach for him. You know, she say man Nana say right in at the time when they
having all these
investigate you.
conversations.
You're a madman, man.
Right. You having all these conversations on the phone.
On the
That you don't
phone.
even know you're being recorded.
So when the father
Come
come
on.
out there, I come to, oh, my son not guilty. Your son give himself, sir. Your son give
He's an
away
idiot.
himself. Now the father when they
He's a
interview him, but
complete idiot.
no evidence is there. Your son give away himself, sir. Go watch the evidence then, because you look like you're not following go on. Your son give away
And they're
himself.
running around about the cameras. That was the other thing. He's
Ah.
running to the neighbor's house.
Yeah, go and tell them, say,
Right.
for erase it off a camera. That's another
Erase the
evidence.
cam-
That's another evidence again.
If you did this, if a smart person did this and tried to get away with it, they would act normal. It would be like, oh, it's a normal day.
It couldn't act normal still, you know,
I don't-
because I tell you, if you just them type of something that bother your conscience still, you know, Fergie.
I know.
Bother your conscience. So we don't go
I
sit down
know.
here. We can make a laugh at it and all of that, but if anyone with it actually do them something there, we maybe
Yeah,
they
your
attack.
conscience would.
Your
yeah,
conscience are the
would stop it.
first thing I go bother you.
Next year.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he knows who did it. I don't know if it's his baby mother or whatever, but I think he knows who did it. I don't think he himself did it. I think someone else did it, and he's covering up. But my thing is, your behind is going to be in that general penitentiary on Potter's Row in Kingston. That ain't good. That ain't good. I'm sorry. I would have to give you up in a heartbeat. You would have to go down. Imagine being in Gen Penn on Potter's Row in Kingston and Raytown.
Mm.
Okay. I don't, because he's not
That
going
way I
to
think to
Richmond and
Lisa.
St.
That way
Mary.
I think too.
Okay.
Mm. And I think half of Jamaica believes are the child's mother do it. And she sort of she acts suspicious too in the first part of it too.
Right. And you see, that's what his defense should have, but I guess he's protecting his baby mother. I get it. But I'm sorry. Potter's Row in Gen Penn in Raytown? Yeah. I'm giving you up. Hands down. Because that is not a pretty situation for him at all. You are not going to Richmond, St. Mary, and Tijan. You're not going to that correctional facility.
I'm not, maybe a Spanish town they send him, man.
Oh, that's not even any better.
Or maybe the one out of Spanish town road. What name? Oh, no one there out of Spanish town road of what? Remand Center. No.
Remand Center, yeah.
Well, a Spanish town,
Yeah.
a Spanish town never send him.
That's not any better.
Spanish town never send him.
Yeah, no.
Boy.
Maybe he thinks he'll go to Richmond. But
He
he's
might
not
take
going
it
to
fall,
Richmond.
yeah. I tell you, say sometimes we just make our ego get. I'm tell you, I hope some woman are looking to them something at you know. At the end of the day, see same thing with Philip Palwell, baby mother, we come down, and alive the another one. So she end up what she name
That's
again?
crazy.
Yeah. So she end up in a prison then now. In a jail all long, come out with there about them abuse her. Me just say them abuse her in the long time, you know. Policeman themselves abuse her in her place. And then they'd put one out. So
Where is she, Auntie Jan? Fort Augusta?
no man, she's still over 100 man over Portmore. She not
Over
that
Portmore,
prison
okay.
yet, you know. She's still there in a lockup.
Oh, she's still in lockup. Okay, okay.
You can't go to prison till when you get sentenced.
Sentence, yeah.
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 So I'll know I lock up me in there. So now when you get this, instead of going back and lock up till you get the sentence. When you get the sentence now, then him a go to prison.
Right.
So
They
me
probably
just
send her to Spanish.
so
Town.
yeah, me think a Spanish Town prison them I go send him. Me not think up a St. Mary. But it goes for sure that
No,
sometimes
no. St. Mary it's not a maximum security, so they won't send him there.
right.
That's,
So I think sometimes when
I call it the top. I call it the Tapaнаris prison.
which one are
That's
they?
in the Tapaнаris.
A St. Mary one?
But no, look at it. In truth of it, look at it though. We're here discussing a case
Yeah.
that involves a police officer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One should have protect and keep the law.
Mm-hmm.
See, literally, so mess up Jamaica is right now. Chairman.
But look here, you see the people them up at the top, you see the people them up at the top near, them more corrupt more than the little ghetto youth them, you know. But you see as the little ghetto youth, then do not know, then go for them and make it look
Yeah.
like them are the problem. But are the people them up at the top are the problem in our country?
Of course.
Yeah, are them. Cause look on the policeman now with the drugs. I say they know them have to withdraw the whole of that the area there because it look like the whole of them know about what did happen. So that's why the commissioner now dismantle it. So the corruption and all the way going in the country, we are trying to look about it down at the lower level. You see the police are go out and analyze all the little young man them say are them. But I'm not really them. Because these little guys in the ghetto, right? Them don't really have money for buy them weapon there, you know. And must somebody up at the top and get them not have a link to get them in the country. That's a number one. So who get them in the country? As somebody get them and somebody use them and give them.
There you go.
So you look down at the bottom and say, boy, if we analyze all of the youth, then we get rid of crime. When uno up at the top are the biggest criminal in the country.
Right, because how are they getting those guns? Those guns are not cheap. Those guns you can't buy them for $10.
Say weapon.
$10
So use the word weapon forgery.
Weapons. So sorry. Right, you can't buy those weapons for $10.
No. And so,
Okay.
and you hear that enough of the politician name them a call because when if you see one clip, you know, where come out say, this guy with them all in the States, he might chat out a whole heap of things and he call one politician name. And all indication is to the one where in the hospital.
Uh-oh.
So you see where the corruption is? So anyway, we want to get, if we want to clean up the country, we have to clean up the parliament.
But think about it, Auntie Jen. Jamaica does not produce any guns. It's not like America. America, we produce. Right. We in America, we produce guns. Like we build and produce guns.
So
right?
weapon, you know, my TikTok send me restrictions.
Oh, weapons. I'm sorry. Yes, sorry. So Jamaica cannot produce weapons of that sort, right? So it has to be imported. How is it imported?
Come through the wall.
Why can't they find?
They come through the
But
wall.
why can't they find it? But why can't they find it?
They come through the wall.
Right?
And when
Yeah,
it comes to
I agree.
come true.
The only time here they
You're not
find,
Right.
the only time they find you when the person who for work, not depend duty or something else, and you hear a bus. But other than that, it a come in straight through your wall.
Yeah. Untouchable.
Now you see,
Untouchable.
that's corruption.
That's corruption. That's corruption.
And in order to do that, you have to have someone at the top.
You know, but somebody at the top, me can't go out there go tell them for let in my stuff like that. Them not gonna do that. They don't know me.
Right.
Hello, do you remember when a Rasta did, was supposed to bring some stuff in and he couldn't get it? And the Rasta was advised that they should make a call?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, then can just make
Yeah,
a phone call. Yeah. That's how corrupt it is.
So the weapons, the drugs, those are coming through the wharf. And the wharf is supposed to be, you're supposed to be checking those.
But all on
How are
the
they
all on the
getting in?
Fergie. All on the Fergie. Can you believe that Jamaica have a scanner at the wharf?
What?
They
No.
no scanner. You have to
No,
put
no, wait,
let me
hold
say
on.
Fergie.
Auntie Jen,
No scanner. No scanner at the
Stop it.
I
Right
was
now.
I was surprised when I
Stop
went to
it
the
right
wharf.
now.
No, Fergie.
Stop it right now.
No, I can't stop it.
This is somebody said Montego Bay.
In Montego, well, none of that Kingston wharf.
Yeah, that is in Kingston.
But Kingston Wharf is huge. Kingston Wharf brings in the majority of the
Fergie,
stuff.
you have to pull out everything out
What?
of the barrel and pack back the barrel.
There's no scanner
No scanner.
at Kingston Wharf.
That's
the
Kingston
largest
Wharf.
wharf.
No scanner at the wharf.
Okay, all right. They're not serious then. I'm sorry. The country's not serious.
No scanner
The
at the
country's
wharf.
not serious.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. You see,
The
when
country can't be serious.
the people then get exhausted and all of that, them never go down to the bottom of my barrel neither. Then just make a take out.
Right, they said screw it, just take your stuff and go.
No,
Go away.
no man, they must still pull it and you just take out some of it and then just never bother. So anything could have done at the bottom.
Right, because they're tired. They're probably be overworked and tired. They're probably like, we just want to go home.
So
Take
me
your stuff.
I said to myself,
Take your
but
duty
hold
and go.
on. Me hear all of this promotion about this whole prosperity. I say, wait, in a country like Jamaica, big Kingston Wharf don't have a scanner in this 21st century. We don't have no scanner.
One of the
But
largest
get a joke,
wars
all on
in
there, all on the
region.
Fergie, all on there. You see at the licensing place, would you believe me say a paper people are write the test but my granddaughter go do her learner's license. Would you believe me say they don't have no computer for you to do your test pan?
Oh, stop. Auntie John, no. I can't. No, I'm sorry.
Neo,
this is
Neo.
backwards.
Neo, am I talking
Correct, this is
am I talking the
backwards.
truth, Neo?
All right, they put three of you in a small locker room.
Well, I'm more than 3 in the room, which part my granddaughter go. About 8 people in a one room.
Sometimes they accumulate 8. But they know you're going to pass still because, yeah.
And you know that and everybody pass it?
Are you serious?
No
Are you
computer.
serious?
No computer. Hold on. First of all, me got change over my license to Jamaican license, right? Them say me have to do a test. So the first time I go in,
Oh, yeah, I remember.
you remember me tell you. All right, anyway, me get it. You see, from last year, December 8th, I know me not get the driver's license yet, you know, brother. It's the 28th of this month, they say me must come back and pick up the license. You hear me I tell you from the 8th of December.
Are you kidding me?
That's right work. That's right work. That's official work, yeah. It takes an extra 2 weeks before so they said you should come the 10, you can come back on the 24th.
All right, so when them tell me first, time if I go back the 17th of December, so when I go back out of the tax office, them tell me say them over the depot no send over my paperwork yet.
Is it? That is correct, yeah. So them do it.
All right, so
And then go back in the next 2 weeks.
So
then
how
go
is
after
this prosperity? How is this
ask
prosperity?
Neo, ask Neo,
This is
Neo no, ask Neo. The country now move forward in a now scientific age. For say, all right, in Cayman
The
Islands.
Jamaican
All
wants
I
to
know,
go AI?
in Cayman Islands, when I go and do my renewal for my driver's license, I don't have to go with photographs, you know. You see, when
No,
I
so
go
you don't
there, they make me look in a camera, they click it, and make me look on it and tell me if me like it. And that go on my driver's license, you know. Well,
only
Anna,
thing I
and the
have to do in
same,
America.
the same day I go to do it, it's the same day may I get it back.
Get print out. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you get a printout. It's the same thing in the US. When I go to get a renewal, it's every 10 years, and the only thing they ask is like your vision. So you have to fill out a vision thing. So I got the vision, fill out, blah, 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 send it in, and they're like, okay, there goes your printout. You should get your official license.
But
in
hear
like
this
2
further now.
weeks.
Hear this further. When you go, you have to go out of the tax office, go pay for the money. Then you see at the depot don't collect
This
the
is
money.
backwards.
So you have
This
to
is
go, you have to go at
backwards.
the tax office and pay, and then you go back.
Pay.
Well, I know, and then you go back to the depot. And then if you're successful, and when you forget, you go back to the tax office again with what them give you. And then you join one line, and then you give one person, and you sit down and you wait till they call your name. And then they tell us to go over the cashier and go pay and come back to them again.
This is backwards. That's backwards. I'm sorry. That's backwards. I'm sorry, Auntie Jen. That's complete nonsense. And everyone has a TRN number that they can't. No. Mm-mm. That's backwards. That's backwards. I'm sorry.
Brother, I don't know what kind of prosperity them talk about, you know. The only way you prosper
That's old school.
is if you make your own pathway and all of that. Then alright. I don't know. After you come off of the highway them, where you pay after the toll road them, and when you come off in our little road them for carry your area, I pay patrol, you know. And you say since the rainfall already, patrol.
You got more.
Me say, you remember me tell you nowadays, so them fix one little part of road down on my road. The road dig up back already, you know.
But you see, Auntie Jen, I've always said this. To build that sort of infrastructure, you need civil engineers to always be in those projects. You need environmental engineers. Because what would happen is that they would study to see for over a month, is there large trucks that are traveling this route? What kind of vehicles are going on this route? Okay, we need to make the asphalt of this certain kind. And again, just put an asphalt, a little bit of asphalt.
And the asphalt then
just
put
regular soil.
They put marl, and then they put the asphalt over the marl.
No. Marl is not the only thing. No. You can't just put marl and then put the asphalt. It needs to be structurally, okay, strong. The underneath has to be structurally strong. So just putting a bunch of marl and then saying, oh, let me put asphalt over it. No, that is stupid. That is stupidity.
Why?
A civil engineer would need to go and study and say, well, you know what? There's always a ton of tanker trucks coming over here. They're always traveling this path. We need to make the underneath to be strong, and then we put the asphalt. I saw when it was election time, it was one of the JLP, they were in Cherry Gardens fixing a road, and they're just putting asphalt, and I'm like, but there's no civil engineer. Like, where's the civil engineer for this? And they're happy. They're like, look, we're asphalting the road. And I'm like, but that road is not going to be good. Like, you have to look at the incline. You have to look at the weather. Like, there's so many things that need to be studied before you do that.
You talk about that before the election and talk about they have sparks and reach. After election, no more sparks, no more reach.
Listen, my brother, our good friends live at the top of Red Hills. And he went down, I want to say a month after the election. And I was like, how are the roads? He was like, those roads are worse than they ever were.
They're worse.
And they were bad. He was like, they were bad before. He was like, they didn't fix any road at all.
Yeah, when Delana came on the live, I went one night and talked about down at St. Elizabeth, down they have good, pretty road. I said, but wait, me drive on the road a couple of times and I know him set up in the southeast, Franklin with a area. And my plan say next time I pass that area, I'm going to turn off of the road just for go see this a road where I tell me about.
See?
Yeah,
But you
Peter,
see,
that's what they do, Peter. Mall them put in our road. The country just
But
back
you
way,
s-
man. From the government
see-
side, the thing just not going good.
But you see, the thing is, Auntie Jen, I think they have fooled the people of the country on things that may look good on the outside, but not really paying attention to what's underneath.
As we said, the people, them not educated, so they cannot comprehend.
They can't comprehend.
They cannot
Because
comprehend.
remember, I had the conversation with Paul when he was quick to talk to me about Cornwall Regional. Oh, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. I said, I don't think they care about looking good. I think they care about the facility being in operation and having the equipment to actually do what they need to do the diagnostics. That you don't need to leave the hospital to go to a private place to get x-rays, to get CT scans, to get MRI scans, to go back to the same hospital for them to diagnose you. I said, no, that's not that is not good for the country, because the poor people, will not be able to. The middle class, you're putting a pressure on the middle class who are working. So now they leave the hospital, go to this private place, get the scans, pay for those scans, take the scans over. The doctors may need the scans a certain way, and they may say to you, these scans are no good. You need to go
But
back.
hold on,
because
hold on the Fergie. You talk about go get scan? And I think I made mention of it already. Sometimes the patient in the hospital has to be taken to get the scan or whatever they need. No ambulance, no there at the hospital for carry them. You have to carry them in your private vehicle.
Okay, there you go. So how is poor people going to afford that?
Well,
How are poor people going to afford that?
if you cannot afford it, that's it.
So if you can't afford it, what are you going to do?
Only certain people will have some government, something where they have. And you have to be at a certain age to get some insurance, something. I don't know if maybe that must can use. I'm not sure, so I don't really want to debate on it because I don't want to get false
So this is prosperity.
That's the
so this
prosperity. Yeah.
So this is prosperity for the country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like me sick now, I'm going to the hospital and have that type of something we are talking about. And my family can't afford it. Well, you're just dead and done.
So that's prosperity. Okay.
Yeah.
So I live here in New York City, right? And by no means America is the greatest. America, we have our faults. But there's certain basic things, right? So if I get sick right now, I call 911, the emergency, and they're here. And they're doing tests immediately.
It's only because I don't want to do it, because you can be charged for making false call. But I would call 119 right now and pretend like me sick. And you know who would come to me right now? The police.
Oh, that's crazy. No, come on. Auntie Jen, no.
Am I telling a lie, Neo?
No. Auntie Jen, stop it right now. Stop it.
They're coming to thing. Just to say if you're dead.
Oh my, oh no. So the police will come if you call 119?
If you call the
That's
hospital,
about the
the first thing hospital, I tell you, say the ambulance not available. And the police are going to come. And police are going to come anyhow. If it's a situation where I can hold in one car, if the police come, they will put me in the car. If not, you're going to the van back.
Oh, Auntie, no, come on. This is insane. So here in America, in New York, I can only speak to New York. If I call 911, they ask me medical, right, or fire, or
That's true, Peter.
or police. And if I say medical, and I said I have a medical emergency, blah blah blah, and I've done it because I've had situations, and the police would not come. It would be the paramedics. They show up and they're like, okay, da da da, we did some tests, we got to take you to the
Yeah, that's how
hospital.
me know it to overseas. But what me saying to you, in Jamaica Prosperity, is the police are going to get and the police will turn up. Because if you
That's
call,
enough of the police.
if you
That's,
call,
it's a
all right,
lot.
if
That's
you
not
call,
their work.
if you call the hospital straight, you're gonna hear there's no ambulance available.
Oh, that is before the phone answer 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hour too. That's another. Thank you. The response time. But Fergie, they have private. They have some private ambulance that you can call. How much
But
thousand?
teacher, not many people can afford that.
Medical associate.
No, in Spanish Town over Oasis they have one 24-hour ambulance service where you can call. But I think at 25,000 for the trip.
Oh, come on. Oh, Auntie Jen, come on. How many people can afford that? How many?
Well, if you can't afford it, you're dead. You have to die. So you know what taxi is? You charter one taxi. Like you live in one area, you know a taxi. You call a taxi. Or like me, they home now and somebody me in the community and come knock me up in the night and say they have an emergency. And out of my goodness and my heart, me may just get up and put on my clothes and bring the person to the hospital.
But
I'm
beloved,
sorry.
work in Jamaica, you have to have a taxman you know and call him. There's not a way around it.
You better make sure you have one taxi man and make sure when you call him not asleep. It's a morning before you get him.
And then they get to the closest emergency here and then from
All
there
right,
they
all
get
right.
to,
Somebody company live and say, well, I know somebody on YouTube, abdicator, come on and say, me must stop lying. You can ask for the ambulance. How often
Okay,
you say,
so
hold on,
where's the
abdicator.
ambulance?
Abdicator, make me ask you something. Which community and how often you see one government ambulance go for patient? Since me over here lying, tell me. If I call the hospital now and tell them that I'm sick, to send the hospital ambulance for me, it would come for me now? Would the ambulance from the hospital come for me now, if I call the hospital? You see, we're not living in denial, and that's why the country will never better. Because we're too politically motivated. You hear? That's a problem. Una so lie and wicked. That's when you can't even say the truth for una say oh very own good. We come like the other night we were talking something I want to come on. Oh, a lie.
But Auntie Jen, a person like him or her, they may not even live in Jamaica, right? So they, you so I look at these.
You know, no,
comments a
like
lot of
hear the
times.
truth. It's the reality of the country. It's the reality.
Right. Like I don't live in Jamaica, so I'm listening to you guys, like you with Neo, because
Well, I come
imagine
home and that's
that
what
these
I
things
see.
happen,
That's what
right?
I experience. I experience having a patient in the hospital that need to go to the place we go do a scan and a private vehicle and me carry them in the vehicle go do the scan.
Listen, Auntie Jen, I agree.
So you
with
tell me say
because
where the ambulance full.
it's Auntie Jen, what you're saying is not a lie because
When I come contact life, I'm talking about an experience.
even our good friend, you know, they live in the top of Red Hills.
Well, that
and
sounds
they
like a
have-
better Peter if it's available.
Right, and I, you know, the husband had a situation, and
Well,
they have King Alarm. They have King Alarm, and they literally hit the emergency, and King Alarm came up. But they pay for that. They pay King Alarm every month. They have a monthly fee that they pay King Alarm, and that's one of the service. And King Alarm came and took, you know, the person and her friend and took them down to Medical Associates. Again, Medical Associates didn't come up with the ambulance. King Alarm brought them down with the patient to Medical Associates, right? So you're right. It's not.
Fergie, I was surprised. You hear me tell you when I experienced what I'm telling you. You hear what I'm telling you? I experienced going to the hospital and me have to carry sheet and pillow and sit up on my yard, go down to the
That's
hospital.
ridiculous.
The
That's
sheet
crazy
on the
right
bed
there. To me,
tear,
that
the
is
sheet
crazy.
on the
That
bed
is
tear up
crazy.
and
That
bad
is
color.
crazy.
So me carry sheet, go put all on the bed and carry pillow. And when you come out, you carry back your sheet and your pillow and your something then go to your yard.
That is crazy right now. That is absolutely crazy. So this is what people think is normal.
Can me tell you say you have to walk with a
It's
toilet?
not.
Can you tell us say you have to carry toilet paper
It's
too?
what it is. Because on the bed is just a plastic. It's one of those plastic bed.
Plastic sitting up on the bed and then they put on one little sitting up on it. And guess what too? You say if you don't have no night clothes for go to the hospital, I saw sweaty plastic sitting and then put on in the hospital when on the AC.
Wait, Auntie Jen, I'm looking at this abdicator. You made it sound like medical is free in the U.S. Who said it was free in the U.S.?
But
said
Jamaica,
it was
but
free?
Jamaica say free.
No, this abdicator. No one ever said it was free in the U.S. So this
And we're
person...
not talk about US, we're talking about Jamaica. Stop mix up Jamaica.
Exactly. Thank you, Auntie Jen.
Another thing, Fergie, another thing too. Even if you could have get ambulance, they ask you where you live. You say if you live some far place from the hospital, you think the ambulance will come for you?
Oh no, they're asking that question too?
They not ask you where you live for go come for you. If it's some far place and they know all the road by the thing they might come. You better find your way.
No, Auntie Jen, no.
The truth of it, ambulance. The only way you get ambulance in Jamaica, you have to live in Narborough or you have to be super wealthy. That's it.
Thank you, Neil. All right. Let's talk about Spanish Town Hospital, right? And so you live up at one place named Laudersville. You think them are less Spanish Town come at Laudersville for you? You better find your way down a Spanish Town.
So they even discriminate based on the neighborhood you live in.
But someplace far, forget to the hospital.
But again, Auntie Jen, how is this prosperity?
Ask the labor right there.
So I'm reading, abdicator is saying, so if you are paying the ambulance, they will come.
They don't have no much ambulance. I think 2 ambulance or 1 they have for the Spanish Town Hospital. That is the major hospital for the parish of St. Catherine. Apart from you have a little standby one down at Linstead, we can't do nothing much, but it can give you a first aid quick time. But Spanish Town Hospital, it caters for the all of St. Catherine. So just look at the geographical location of what St. Catherine is.
But you see, I'm looking at the comments from this abdicator on YouTube, and it shows me that this person have no idea or no clue, right? Because they're coming up, but in the U.S. you still have to pay. You made it sound like medical is free in the U.S. No one ever said that. We're not talking about the U.S. So if you are paying the ambulance, they will come. Really? So take that aside, this person's prerogative and their personal thinking, right? So you think it is fair, abdicator, that if you were to get an ambulance, that you have to pay for it for them to come. So you have to pay for it before they come. That's the whole point of an ambulance, abdicator, is that they would come and they would quickly assess you to see if they can help, because a lot of times those paramedics have a little bit of knowledge that they can help to alleviate some of your issues or to stabilize you, to get you to the hospital for proper care. But you see, Auntie Jen and Neo, this is how these people think.
Fergie, let me tell you the truth.
So
Well,
they
I
want
let me
you to
tell
pay
you.
for an ambulance
Yeah, if
so
you-
they can come and
As
get
I
you.
said to you, if you can pay for a private ambulance and it's available when you call, you will get an ambulance. But if you call the hospital for an ambulance, it's going to be, listen to me, you locked up on your side, because the ambulance never can carry the patient them for go do them scan. Because them say
Right.
it full up. It's like they have you on a list.
Right. So basically, if you are poor, because I'm assuming I'm doing the lowest common denominator. You are poor. You're earning minimum wage if you're that lucky, and basically you will not have that ability.
No. So the most thing people use in Jamaica is to call a taxi. Or the quickest
Okay.
way to get to the hospital is call a taxi in your community. As you hear news say, every Jamaican when I have no vehicle must make sure they have a
They have a
taxi man.
taxi person.
Right. So if anything happen, you call the taxi and the taxi will come and carry you.
So it's better if I give a real life experience. A couple of years ago, I was stabbed for a phone, right?
Yeah.
And when I got the stab, as stated, there was no way they would have been able to reach me where I was living to handle Memorial. However, I have friends and family around who did just pick me up and carry me, all right? When I reached there, remember, you know, I'm suffering from a stab wound. Andrews would not take me unless I pay $180 as a deposit.
But you for your chest too high,
I
man.
was
You're gonna hand juice?
You have to stop there because I stopped there, so I have to stop at the first one.
Yeah, but they are not free hospital, you know, the government owned.
Yeah. But this is just a scenario where, in case an emergency happens, the possibility of you reaching KPH, that's a death sentence.
Yeah.
And so when I went there, I have to make that deposit first in order for me to even be looked at. And then from there, they call an ambulance because whoever carry me now, the ambulance, because what they're going to do, they have stuff now string up to me to bring me now to KPH. And that is another fee in order to go there. So as Auntie said, in Jamaica, if you're poor, you're dead. Simple. We don't need to go around it. You're dead.
And people are dying, you know, rapidly down here, you know. People are dying like crazy. You hear? You hear everybody talk about, oh, crime gone down. We need to hear how much people die per year in the country. That we not hear.
No, they will never get that figure. No, it's not a laughing matter, but they will never give that figure. No.
We should have a tally each year. That's we know how many people die per year. Then you don't hear how much people really die. I can't tell you how much funeral service I hear, so I know. And that only when we are here. I just imagine right across. But it is sad.
And you see the mindset, Auntie Jen.
Yeah, the people.
even they
So you
are-
see, so you still have people still come and defend it? And defend what is happening?
Because they don't live there. They don't live on the island. That's why they're defending it. They don't live there. Until, you know, if they live in the U.S., if they live in the U.S., you better have your papers
Thank you, Shirley.
correct. Because U.S. is deporting your ass.
Deporting you.
So they don't live in the U.S. They don't live in the island, so they can say whatever. I don't live in the island, but I still love my island, and my dream one day is to move back, to retire, and to live on my island. That's where I want to go. That is my big dream. That is my dream. It's
here.
a
It's here.
it's a dream, and the only thing, and I've told this to people at the resorts I go to, because they ask me, they're like, "Why don't you move back? Why wouldn't you move back?" And I said, "Your healthcare system." I said, "I don't care about your crime because crime is everywhere." I said, I sit in the U.S. and I'm petrified that I may have an active shooter any day. You guys don't have active shooters. I do in the U.S. So I'm petrified of that. Okay, that is my big scare in the United States is active shooters. And you don't see them coming. They're not coming in looking like Batman, like, he's gonna shoot. No, they look normal, and then all of a sudden, we're
Yeah, we
being
know that.
unalive. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
this yeah.
that-
Look where am I right, Penny? Yeah. Look where Virgil. Look where Abdicator right. So
you don't contribute.
So
but
let
you
me
wanna
tell you
retire.
something.
I do
Abdicator,
contribute.
man, me black.
Abdicator.
Never black you, because you don't have no sense. You know that
I contribute.
do you know that the diaspora contribute to Jamaica more than who that Jamaica?
Than Jamaicans.
All of them house when you come here and come see build up. You think Jamaica people turn and work and build them? You pick near
Sorry,
gas school.
Abdicator.
Pick near gas school.
I-
You think how people work here are the same diaspora people them. That's them can go Western Union go collect money, pay rent, pay bill, buy food. Let me tell you something, Advocator. For the Melissa we gone, if it was for who that foreign, and the very same man where you talk to, you so send contribution for help the people of Jamaica, the same Virgil we talk where you hear. How much you send? When
it's
when
okay,
all know your government no reach some of the people here. So sometimes I not just come and chat because I don't have a finger for typing and all of that. But me know how to tap on a finger for typing, you know.
Yeah, poor Abdicator. I'm sorry. I still own a house. I own a house there. I still pay taxes. And I do contribute to the country in my ways. And as Auntie Jen said, I contributed.
A lot
so,
of people
hey,
stay and build their house there, but how many?
Right.
People
how many
travel
can
out
do
of
their
Jamaica for a better life, to see better life. And it is good to travel out and see different.
Yeah, Abdicator, he probably didn't build a house, please. Give me a break.
Let me tell you
Probably.
something. You know what? One woman alone from Florida sent me 7 barrels in a barrel in a Melissa. To go give it. I'm gonna make 6 trips of Westmoreland.
Listen, you can't argue with these labor rats. I call them labor rats. You cannot argue with them. You gotta let them be. It's okay. I get it, Abdicator. Yes, you live on the island, I guess. You build your house, great. Lovely.
But while on the Virgin, me left Jamaica too, you know. And when me overseas, every work, every week me in a JN or me in a Western Union. I send money back for make me put them can get for go to school. Make them can buy food. It's like you work and a Jamaica your money come. You work and a Jamaica you send your money come. For better your life.
Every dollar you send back Jamaica get $10 from it.
But in our country, same money when I send I spend.
Right. Auntie Jen, thank you.
And many people will travel overseas, them over there work, at Jamaica money come.
Now to Abdicator.
So for you to come here and talk about say people out now contribute, that's a very out of order statement.
Auntie Jen, don't let him get you out of here.
Lazy people. Let me ask you something, Advocator. Before the hurricane, they say nobody don't where the hurricane blow, they don't walk and beg nobody nothing. Now if them in need nothing. You see nobody did beg anything? It was a need. And we help our brothers and sisters in need at a time of need. So it's not about lazy people. You have some lazy Igo Trang boy where they all about in a town, a park people and collect money. And them you forgot talk to. Nobody make me start it tonight.
Auntie Jen, don't let Abdicator get you out of your skin. I think he or she are trying to get you out of your skin. You gotta let these people be who they are. They're lab rats.
Yeah.
So they're all about opportunity, right? So reading his or her comments, lazy people. Who are the lazy? Who said anything about
So
lazy
here,
people not working?
look where you type in a comment. You choose to have children. Yes, you say no.
Right, exactly.
Yes,
You
sir, no.
choose to have children.
And I choose your mother, and I choose your mother and father choose for have you. I was thing never have.
We should close down all money grabs. Oh yes, Abdicator.
A madman this. A
Oh,
madman
you
this.
should-
A madman this. A madman this. We not pay him no more mind.
Something's working on it.
A madman.
He or she.
Trump is working.
Trump a work pan him. A Trump a work pan him brain.
No, I think he lives in Jamaica. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. He builds houses. Hopefully your roof stayed intact because most of those.
So we should close down. We should close
most of
down.
those fabulous houses
Yeah,
are
I
not
want tell
flat
Andrew.
roof.
Tell Andrew to close down all of the money gram them. I make the people them up a foreign keep them money and make you wanna down your dead for hungry.
Right, because that's most of the foreign exchange you're getting is from the diaspora.
It's from
Which
the
I'm part of.
diaspora.
Abdicator, I do give money to the country. Auntie Jen can prove it. I pay taxes. I still own a house in Jamaica and I pay my taxes. And I do send money there. So Abdicator, I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
A nonsense in my chat,
Maybe.
man. No waste no time on him, Fergie.
But Auntie John, as I would say to you and Neo, the biggest thing is the healthcare system of that country. And I don't think Jamaicans really see the potential. If that healthcare system was up to par, you would have a ton of Jamaicans moving back from the diaspora. You think I want to stay in America and deal with the crap here?
Nobody want to. Because foreign and a better role. Foreign and a better role for a liberty people take of you.
Just good on the free food and the cheap food.
Right. Like you really if that healthcare system was so good and so intact, I wouldn't be here. I really wouldn't. I could put in to work remotely from my work and just live in Jamaica. Period.
Yeah.
And just work from Jamaica. It's not the crime. The crime, I know everyone talks about the crime, but again, I here in America am petrified of active pi. You guys don't have that. You guys to this day don't have those active pi. You don't.
No.
And in America, we do. It can happen at any time, at any moment, anywhere. Right? So, and I understand it. Crime, there is probably people who are caught up. They're probably caught up in the wrong crowd they should not be in, and they're probably doing things or being in places that they probably shouldn't be. So that can be controlled. That can be totally controlled.
Mm-hmm.
And if the country would get their health care intact, Auntie Janelle, there would be a ton of people moving to that country, bringing foreign exchange into that country.
Yeah, but that
Which
is
would,
what that's why my mom won't not come down, because at her age she doesn't see why the reason I come down on vacation I just happen to her.
right.
But she live in the country area.
And again, people like myself or even others in the diaspora, we could be building houses. It may not be in Kingston or Montego Bay or the big areas. It could be in the rural areas. But you know what? If you have infrastructure for Wi-Fi that I know I can always get on the internet, I can work, I can do these things, people will move into those areas. We would be bringing dollars into the country and to help develop the country. There could be new industries in the country. But I don't think people, they have got the people so done, as Neil would say, that they don't see the possibilities. They don't see it. They don't appreciate it. To say, hey, maybe if we help develop these parts of the country, these infrastructure, people would move back. People would move into the country. They would bring a lot of foreign exchange into the country. They would bring monies in. They would help us, but they don't see it. And that goes to education because they don't have the creativity. They have not developed the creativity in their learning.
True.
Okay, this abductor guy is annoying me, or person.
Now, when did I say again? Don't pay him no. Don't pay him no mind. I never feel like black him. I can go along type when I want type.
No, don't block him. Don't block him or her. We have the most crime in the world. Okay, well, that goes opposite of the JLP government just said the other day, that the crime has gone down. Abdicator, get your facts straight. I'm sorry. Maybe you need to go back to elementary school to learn how to read and understand. And the key word is to understand, not just read. Understand. I'm sorry. Because that's not what the government said the other day.
Exactly.
Then they said, is he or her? I don't get it. I'm reading the comments and I'm like, okay, I don't think this person actually gets it. But they don't live in the country. They definitely don't live in the country.
I pay them no mind. But you know, say right here, so may I stop for tonight.
I know. Auntie Jen, you stayed up late. I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to Brata time tonight.
What? Oh my God, I'm impressed. I think it's Neo. Neo, you did it with Auntie Jen. Neo, she stayed up for you.
Neo, make me do it. I saw Neo important, man. Neo have to come back more often.
Yeah, we gotta get Neo more, man. Because Neo, you got her to stay up late.
I'm not lying. I do love when Aunt talk. Trust me, she speak wisdom.
Thank you.
Someone I would listen to her. I don't know if I click in, but I was listening to her while she just discussing stuff, and it just made my day before my day begins.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I try to click in, but you know the time difference here, because we're us in America and you guys are now in the same time frame, and I don't get home before 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So by the time I relax, it's like, oh, Auntie Jen is gone. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Yeah. It's the same here. Out at dark, in at dark.
Yeah. Work at dark, come in at dark. Yeah. So it's like tonight, like obviously tomorrow I'm not going to work. So I'm like, all right, I can stay up a little bit.
Yeah. All right, what happened now? Because I come on in the morning, I can't really set up all this late in the... So like on a Friday night, I can actually go along. Cause Saturday morning, I don't do live.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
But throughout the week, Mondays to Friday, I come on 7 in the morning.
Oh, that's early, yeah.
Right. So then I need to stop like 9 because then by the time I go lay down, I'm not going to fall asleep same time. And I am one of the person that really take my sleep serious.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, because I need to let my cells repair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
You
like
need that.
one and stuff that is just amazing.
Right. So,
Right also.
and I'm aging and I don't want to look too sibble up too early, so me have to take care of myself. You understand the term further when we say sibble up?
Yeah, I understand.
Thing
Yeah,
American.
yeah.
So, me no want to get too sibble up yet. And the only repair for that is sleep.
It's sleep. You got it. I listen, Auntie Jen. I get it because when I come home, I'm like, okay, it's like 8:30. I'm kind of like, all right, let me decompress and everything, and then I'm like, I don't want anything serious at this time because I got to get up early the next morning at 5:30. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get myself calm, go to bed, and yeah. So Friday night, yeah, I can't do during the week. It's tough.
Yeah. And I soon change up my nights them again because but I will let you all know. What I'm gonna do is like maybe 2 days out of the week. I'm gonna come on a bit more earlier than, but then I'm putting some things in place first before I make that, So when that is
Yeah.
when that is put in place and then I start to do that, then 2 nights or even 1 night out of the week I'm gonna come earlier, maybe in the day when I have the time. Cause I have time, Cause I'm home. So
Oh, okay.
I can do anything I want to do. I'm free like the bird in the tree.
All right. So what you doing tomorrow, Auntie Jen? You know, I always ask you, what you doing tomorrow? That's
All right. So what I
no
do? All
funerals,
right. What I
please.
do? Even though I said I'm not getting up early to come on the live, I go to the market early. So any little thing I'm buying, I go early, buy my little stuff and come back home. But I think I'm gonna wait tomorrow morning because last Saturday I got me notice, so I never see no much people come down, especially if I buy my little things that I want. So I can just go anytime and just buy. Me not need right now. I don't need nothing much. All I need right now in my house is like a loaf of bread. Like I need sweet pepper and some garlic.
Oh, okay.
My house is filled with food.
Well, here in New York, we'll be suffering with a crazy blizzard.
Yeah, I saw that. So you're keeping yourself safe.
Yeah.
It seems
Thanks,
like on
Auntie
another
Jen.
can go up on the road.
No, actually, I'm going out tomorrow night. It's supposed to start Sunday early morning, like mid morning,
Oh,
and go through all Sunday, all the way into Monday morning, which is not going to be good.
but what you need to
But
do
we're used to it.
is to try to keep yourself indoor while it passes.
Yeah. No, it's dangerous when we have these. So we have these storms. Like they did a look back. It's every 10 years. We got these crazy blizzards where it dumps a ton of snow and it's cold. And yeah, you just kind of hunker down for like a couple of days. We were hunkered down for a couple of days. Like Monday and Tuesday, I'll probably be remote for work. And my company just sent out a text basically saying just work remote, like if you can. Just try and not come in if you can. Because it's it can get pretty dangerous, these
Someone just dropping on my spirit said a person that when they abdicate, I feel a Judas Johnson.
Probably. Oh, he's like, or he or she, I will be in New York tomorrow.
You see the pattern? You see the pattern? You see the pattern?
It's a Judas.
That's a Judas Johnson.
But Judas, well, Abdicator or Judas Johnson, hopefully
I
you
saw
and
him
the
change
Canada
up his
Goose.
name, all kind of name. I mean, just the on my TikTok and have my name there, I block him off of it. I him same one that now.
No, Auntie Jen, this.
Below.
I never see one man I never see one man torment, sir. In change about 100 times in change up in identity.
I'm convinced he's in love with you, Auntie Jen. I'm convinced
But
he is in love with you.
Oh, can you
He
love
is in love with you.
but in love with somebody that you're not torment them?
No, he's in love with you. Judas Johnson is completely in love with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Auntie Jen. He's in love with you. You have to bring him on one of these lives, and we want to see his face.
No,
Abdicator,
he not gonna show him.
He's in love with you.
Him
He's
not
in
gonna
love
show
with you.
him not gonna show him face.
I'm sorry. He's in love with you.
I'm
This man is in
going
love
to go
with you.
Central Westmoreland and could I go find him, because somebody tell me how to find him,
Find him. Find him. He's in love with you. Auntie Jen, I'm convinced. He's in love with you. You are the love of his life. He can't help himself. You are the love of his life. He is so how many months has he been stalking you?
My telephone went from August of last year. Because I before the election. Because I find him out say I'm a traitor before the election. Because he come on my platform and they act like him a PNP, and then he go up on one labor right platform and I criticize the PNP, and me end up watching video and see it. So when he call the night now, I'm making talk, then me say, then me bring it to him when me see him on the other part I talk about. And he send me all kind of stuff, and he take my picture, and he take my picture and he put it all over social media, and he do all kind of something. People don't love people and behave like that. That's obsession.
He's obsessed. He is in love with you, Auntie
Stop
Jen.
use
I'm
the word
sorry.
love, because that's no definition of love.
Not love, it's love.
That
He's
is no
obsessed. He's
definition.
obsessed.
Oh,
He's
not
obsessed.
even correct me and tell me say it's from about July. You know, so you're right, Nadi. You're right,
Wow.
somewhere off there. Mm-hmm.
That sound like health.
Yeah, him live at
Look, he's
Central
looking good
Westmoreland.
for 80.
But
You're not even 80. Why is he or her saying looking good for 80? You're not 80.
Right.
It's Judas Johnson.
That's why I tell you say Judas Johnson. See him answer that love is just a feeling. See, I'm not saying him. Him, me know say him. Is a pattern with him. That's any name he come at this guy's in a easy for detect.
Well, Abdicator, for Auntie Jen,
It's not
you need to make sure
Abdicator.
you got your money.
It's
Okay, you need to make sure you got some money.
It's Joseph Johnson.
Because we're not letting Auntie Jen go with some poor behind loser. So get your money. You build houses.
I
get your money.
get
Build
that.
Auntie Jen a house.
You get that perfectly right. You get that perfectly right, Fergie.
Night, everyone.
All right, Neil.
Night.
Thank you for
Night,
staying on.
Auntie Jen.
Good night,
Have a good
Fergie.
weekend.
You too. Have a good weekend. All right. Thanks to everybody on TikTok. Thank you for your gift. Thanks for everything. Have yourself a great weekend until we meet again. All right. Good night. Love you. Yes, Abdicator, Judas Johnson. Good night. Good night, Nadi. Good night, everybody over YouTube. Bless up on a nice, clean self. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Catch you later. Bye.